Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's watch a long time. Ahead of Liverpool's fourth round FA Cup tie against Cardiff City at Anfield, kicking off in roughly 20 minutes or so. We've started the watch along early because we've been made aware by a few people in the live chat, thanks to all you guys, that the FA Cup draw is actually going to take place before the game. Just got our eye on the screen now, so obviously we'll bring you that as well. Liverpool, before they even get through the fourth round, fingers crossed they do, we'll know who their opponents will be in the fifth round if they indeed get there. Any thoughts on the draw, El? Anyone you don't want, any in your fancy? My guess is like any home team would be a good one, really, and bring them on.
Yeah, literally anyone at this moment in time. I feel like it'd be nice if a couple of the Prem Titans got each other.
Andy Cole's doing the draw, by the way, so a nice mank to sort us out. He'll get us a good, I'm sure he'll get us like City away or something like that.
It is what it is. I'm not really, we've still got a job to do, but I would just happily take anyone at home. I think obviously it gives us that bit of an advantage. But at this moment in time, I think we're probably the team that a lot of teams want to avoid. So we'll just have to wait and see, really. I haven't really got a favourite. Do you know what? It'd be nice.
Just a home game.
We'll just go and play the Ev.
A home.
Fifth round against the F, yeah. Lampard's Ev would be nice like that. I think that'd be a good one. And that'd be a touch.
Tory Everton at home. I think I'm right in saying the actual game will be played. I think it's between the Chelsea final and the West Ham game. This round of FA Cup fixtures is going to be a midweek round of FA Cup fixtures, which makes me think a home game coming on the back off Wembley before a difficult game against West Ham. I mean, give me a lower league team at home, I think would be my preference. But again,
a home team guarantees it, provided we go through that. Me and you are back doing this, so. Yeah, let's go for that. That's definitely.
It's the next game.
811 YT in the chat says sterile. He's merged our names together.
I don't think I like sterile.
that's how it reads.
Yeah, goes to draw. We're going to start to draw now. So Andy Cole is drawing out the teams. When we're on mute, so
Luton Town has been drawn out first, and they are at home, and they will be playing Chelsea
getting a away draw at Luton. Then we put
that's only down the road for them, though, isn't it? Really,
it's
not too far.
Right there.
Number one. I don't know who was number one, but it's Crystal Palace.
We're flying solo. We're a little bit around, winging this. We're waiting for the graphic to come up rather than listen to it all. But yeah, let's have a little look. Then Palace have been drawn against Bolton, number 13, which is Stoke City.
Tasty tie, that.
Zachary, will you lads be watching the AFCON later? I will be watching it in my house, but yes, I'll be tuning in at home for the AFCON. Salah versus Mane. That's actually a bit disrespectful to the whole of nations of Senegal and Egypt, but from a Liverpool point of view, it's very much that. So Peterborough have been just drawn out the hat at home. Peterborough will be playing Manchester City. Honest to God, every single time, Manchester City, every single time. Just give them a championship team right, or a League One team right all the way to the final. Manchester City get Peterborough. Liverpool will have a home game.
We could be back, baby.
Home game if they get through. Me and Errol will be in these seats if Liverpool can beat Cardiff to bring you Liverpool versus Norwich City. I'll take it. We'll take it. Shout out to the lads at down at Norwich who had a very good win yesterday, but a home game against Norwich is a tasty one, isn't it? It's a tasty one if you can get to it.
That's nice.
So anyway,
that's nice.
We'll continue watching the full draw, but we'll fill you in on as and when we get the rest of the fixture. Anything big pops out of the draw, we'll let you know. But let's talk about our game as Southampton just got drawn against West Ham there, Errol. Jurgen's picked a very strong team with a very exciting bench. It's again, FA Cup games in the fourth round against a championship side can usually be a bit dour, a bit down. Like it's like whatever, everyone's a bit not harsh. But he's put out a very strong team, and the fact that Thiago, that Elliott, and obviously Diaz are on the bench as well. It's a very exciting time now. It's a very exciting game, which perhaps sometimes it wouldn't be always. Isn't always the case.
No, definitely, mate. I feel like Liverpool fans, wherever you are in the world today, either waking up early risers as us, or the middle of the day somewhere. You're looking at this team thinking this is like a new look Liverpool. It's got that feel. There's new faces, there's returning faces, there's players that haven't been available for us for almost 2 months now, mate. And that's it. We've played a lot of football in that time and had to cope without them.
Yep.
So to be able to bring the quality that we have got back now available to us, as you said, there's 5 subs in this game. If we manage this game how we should, there's plenty of opportunities for a couple of those lads to just come on and just play their game and just kind of have a feel for it. Diaz getting another opportunity, or getting an opportunity to play in front of an Anfield crowd. The likes of Harvey Elliott getting a big, obviously, reception coming back from an injury, so that'll be a nice moment for him as well. All the fans are absolutely made up with like his progress over the last couple of weeks. The news, I won't say the leaks, but you know, the little bits of footage that we see, the sneak peeks of him in and around the training camp. So there's loads of positive reasons, you know, for Liverpool fans today to kind of get themselves up where usually they might not for this kind of occasion. I think Klopp's done it in the same way by making sure that we put out a strong team as well.
Absolutely. Then, so to run through what happened there in the draw. So Luton versus Chelsea, Palace, Stoke, Peterborough City, Peterborough United versus Manchester City. Liverpool, if they beat Cardiff, will host Norwich City at Anfield. Southampton, West Ham, Middlesbrough, having beat Man United, get a home tie against Tottenham. Nottingham Forest or Leicester, who play later today, will host Huddersfield, and then Everton, Frankie Lampard's Tory Everton, will play AFC Bournemouth or Boreham Wood. What I would say there, Errol, before you look at Liverpool's draw, is in theory, again, and I know it's the FA Cup and lots of caveats to it and stuff like that, and listen, Chelsea almost didn't get through and West Ham didn't, but there's a chance that Chelsea, Palace, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Leicester, Everton, and then either one of Southampton or West Ham will be in the quarterfinals. They're the last 8. I mean, there's some big ties. Like all the big guns so far, like have avoided each other again. It could be a very tasty quarterfinal tie for Liverpool. Again, don't count chickens. We've got to beat Cardiff, and then if we beat Cardiff, we'll have to beat Norwich. But if we do, we really will have. There's a chance that you get a big tie in that quarterfinal, which is how it should be really in the FA Cup. It isn't always the case, but if things go to chalk, that's probably where we're heading.
Yeah, and let's face it, I think if we get that far into it, the team that we've put out today, you'll be thinking, well, that's not a strong enough team, and there'll be more players that we then have to bed into that team to kind of go against the likes of a Chelsea or go against the likes of a Tottenham potentially. So for me, that it's exciting because there's real jeopardy in kind of you don't want to go out to a Premier League team. We've done it a couple of seasons on the bounce when we just kind of fielded a under strength side, and we kind of got what we deserved. Yep. Whereas I feel like we're finally equipped. You know, by that point in time, we'll have had a final out the way. The result's going to go one way or another. So we'll know if we're in a position to be like, right, well, this is on the cards. There could be a double. Even a treble. Or a treble, do you know what I mean? So when you look at it like that, you've really kind of got to, I say, just lick your lips and hope for the best out of these next 2 games potentially, and then just say, yeah, by the time it comes round, if we have to play one of the big boys, we'll have a full strength squad. The lads should hopefully be flying on confidence. Hopefully, if other results go our way, we'll be in a really good vein of form as well. Yeah. And we will definitely be one of the favourites, if not the favourites at that point. Yeah,
like I say, then we'll see how that pans out. But so Liverpool now know if they can beat Cardiff today, their reward is a home tie against Norwich City. Let's focus on the game itself then. Let's bring you the Liverpool 11. For those of you who didn't join us for the show earlier, the Start 11 show, the team is actually scrolling along the bottom now. It'll be there all game as well. Any subs that get made, Joe will keep us updated. But it's Kelleher in goal. It's Alexander-Arnold, Kanate, Van Dijk and Shimmerkas. It's Henderson, Keita, Jones, Minamino, Jota and Firmino. A bench of, let me scroll out up so you all can see. Adrian is the sub goalie. We've then got Thiago, the return of Thiago Alcantara. Hopefully we'll see a bit of that today. He's had a chest infection recently, but hopefully he's fit enough to get some minutes under his belt. We've got James Milner. We've got Luis Diaz, again, a potential Liverpool debut for Luis Diaz. Andy Robertson and Joel Matip getting a bit of a break maybe ahead of the Leicester game. Kay Gordon. We've got Harvey Elliott, the return of Harvey Elliott, which again will be amazing to see after his injury issues. And then the bench is finally made up by Tyler Morton as well. And I saw the comment earlier, I thought it was brilliant, Errol, like, no Alisson, no Gomez, no Chamberlain, no Salah, no Fabinho, no Mane. I think that's all. Again, I might have even missed somebody off there, but like, wow, like Liverpool's strength and depth up for that to be the depth of your team. Roll back to years gone by, and we've got playing at Wolves at home where like Lucas was centre mid, and we're like, I think Ojo got a game, and I've seen Keanu Hoover. Again, all due respect to these lads who have gone elsewhere, but not really cracked top level football. I think this game highlights now when everyone's fit and firing and available, And even when there's 5 or 6 not, Liverpool got a hell of a squad.
Yeah, the squad, the strength in the squad now has got better in terms of the quality that we've added over the last 12 months, and we've not kind of splurged in the market and kind of bought loads of different players in for different areas, but Klopp seems to have identified what elements he wants to take us to that next level for various different reasons, whether that's immediate impact, whether that's someone that's going to progress over the next 2 to 3 years, whether that's a young prospect in the likes of Kate Gordon and Harvey Elliott. We know that the quality that these lads bring and the confidence that they, whenever they put on a red shirt on, that they kind of just possess. So it's exciting because I can't remember the Liverpool squad ever being this strong, like,
especially for the senior players.
That's what I'm saying. When not in my lifetime anyway. Do you know what I mean? And I've had some like starting 11s that I've really liked, but in terms of a whole squad, this is what it looks like this is what I imagined it would look like if Klopp turned around to the board or to his players at the start of the season and said, "I want to get as many trophies as possible this season."
No, absolutely right. You're absolutely right, mate. I've got a super chat here, and Ash puts it better than me and you could. Ash, you might have a job one day working here at Redmen TV. The bench is saucy with his £5 super chat. The lemon and herb days are over. Thiago, Elliott and Diaz, spicy. Ash is obviously a Nando's fan.
Nando's guy,
going spicy over the lemon and herb. I'm all with you. Don't get the lemon stuff, mate. I don't get lemon on food in general.
What?
And like,
not like on you, like fish though. Like,
no. Like Claire goes to Chippy sometimes. My missus and gets like lemon chicken, and I'm like,
I wouldn't really get a lemon chicken.
Lemon's dessert for me. Like a lemon's a dessert flavour. It's a lemon tart or like a lemon sorbet. Or I'm even partial to a lemon meringue, but I'm not having lemon on me food.
I'm the other way around. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like lemon as a dessert.
Okay.
But like, if you put on a little bit of fish or you seasoning fish, I feel like it's a winner. You can't really go wrong.
No, you're absolutely right, mate. Listen,
my take.
Everyone's my opinion's my opinion. Let us know what are your thoughts then in the live chat. Let us know your thoughts on lemon or no lemon. Right then, we had a £5 chat from Rachel Todd, but Rachel, no, it's just an emoji. Good game. GG.
Yeah, GG.
I'm not sure what that means. And then Scott Hawks, thank you, Rachel, for the £5. Scott Hawks, sorry for late to discussion. It's not even 4 a.m. here, and I need some coffee. Shout out to you, Scott. Anyway, on Joe Gomez, generally surprised he's not starting. Never mind on the bench. Well, Scott, we've got you covered. Unfortunately, Joe Gomez and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain tested positive for COVID earlier in the week. They're both now out of isolation. Obviously, they've since tested negative, but obviously maybe there wasn't enough training time or maybe just didn't want to be risked for this game. But that's the same. It's Ox and Gomez. But basically, on their 2 weeks off, one of them, they got COVID. I don't know if they got it while travelling or whatever. Like,
gallivanting he wasn't
I'm
he?
pretty sure Ox might have got off the airplane. I'm pretty sure we saw pictures of him in Dubai playing golf with the lads. But yeah, they had COVID.
Used to be the missus and the baby as well, to be fair.
Yeah, so fingers crossed the Oxlade-Chamberlain family are fine and the Gomez family as well. But yeah, that's the reason neither of those two are in the team. Like I say, they're no longer COVID positive, but they just haven't been risked for whatever reason. And which stay on this one, says Ben. No lemon, says ice cold. Lemon, come on, says Michael. Lemon in, says member Dickie. A little lemon on a schnitzel is the bomb.
Never mind. Yeah, see that. Yeah.
A little bit of lemon on a schnitzel. Yeah, lemon ice cream. Yeah, I'm all for the lemon dessert. I'm just not for lemon on food.
Pancakes are a dessert though, aren't they? Yeah. Like, you've got to have pancake. You've got to have lemon when you're having your pancakes.
Yeah, absolutely right. Then what I want, guys, we're going to have a little quick break here now. In the meantime, please get in. I want to know where you're watching, what time it is, and what was the last thing you ate. Because it was it breakfast, was it lunch, was it dinner? Because some of you, it's all mad time. So yeah, going to head a quick break now. We want to know where you are, where you're watching from, what you've last ate and what time it is. And we'll be right back after this. Hey everyone, just to give you guys an update on our amazing prize draw competition that will be taking place at the end of February. We will be giving away this amazing frame signed shirt by two Liverpool icons, Ronnie Whelan and Steve McMahon. If you want to be in the hat to win this absolutely amazing prize, all you've got to do is head on over to theredmentv.com, subscribe to Redmen Plus as a club legend, and one of the benefits you'll get is the entry into our amazing prize draw. Not only that, you get access to our Club Legend Discord group, which is absolutely fantastic. You can chat to likely fellow-minded Reds from all over the world. You also get discounted merchandise, free merchandise from our website, free tickets to our live events, and obviously access to our amazing back catalogue of content as well. So do go on over to theredmentv.com and join Redmen Plus as a Club Legend subscriber. Yeah, so there you go. If you want to get your hands on that amazing competition prize, all you got to do is join Redmen Plus as a club legend. You get access to our amazing content every single day. We put stuff out there really, really good. And like I say, if you join as a club legend, you get loads of those perks that I previously just mentioned. When I got those, that shirt, I went and personally got signed myself as well for you guys. So yeah, join us at Redmen Plus Club Legend and you'll get yourself in the draw each and every month. I want some shout outs then. Obviously I asked before the break where you all are, what you're eating and what time it is as well. So let me have a little look. Shags, shout out to Shags, nice name. 7:54 in Perth, I'm eating some chocolate. We got Pangos, who's in Greece, and it's 2 p.m. Sankit says, where's Chris? Thanks mate, Chris at the match. So you'll see Chris. Chris will be on the final wage on Monday. Actually, if you want a more payjack in your life, I'm watching from Brisbane. Charles is in Brisbane. Matthias is cooking sausages ready for the game. Shout out to you, man. Any more there? We've got Big Ed who's in New Zealand. It's 1 a.m. and I've had some mac and cheese. A bit of 1 a.m. mac and cheese, nice. I don't mind. Don't hate it. Don't hate it.
Joe, I've just seen one there, and obviously the from Blackpool, Jane Isabel there says Blackpool and honey on toast. That is a banging combination, that, you know.
Oh, never had honey on toast.
Oh, mate, it is for your brekkie. It is a game changer. Like,
I like
really
honey.
is.
I have honey on Weetabix sometimes, and sometimes I have a bit of. In fact, I actually had honey nut Cheerios this morning, honey Cheerios this morning, but yeah, I'm all for honey on toast. It's 3:55 here in California, says member Carl. Shout out and well done to you, my friend. You are an absolute loyal Liverpool supporter.
Julie Till there, Dubai, 4 p.m. salad and veggie burger for lunch. Hopefully you're enjoying the nice weather in Dubai. I imagine it's probably it's a lot warmer than it is here today.
I would certainly think so. Stay away.
It's absolutely pissing down the last couple of days as well.
If you saw Oxlade-Chamberlain in the last few days and got a photo with him, maybe go and get yourself tested just in case as well. Like he was there and he knows, isn't it? Let me have a little look what else. It's 11:56 in Liverpool, says Damish. I could have told you that, fella. Me and Errol had sausage rolls before we went live, so that was our answer for that one as well. Bit of Indian cuisine at 5:30 for AJ as well. Shout out to you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Let's have a little look over in the Discord chat. We've got DJRK says I'm wrong about lemon. Fair enough. And then he also says sterile is better than Majak as a name. I don't know, man. Sterile just sounds like something you do to a cat. I don't know. Like, you know, like go and get
sterile animal.
Yeah, like go and get the bollocks chopped off your cat. I don't like being sterile. We can't be sterile. No. Well, we've literally both got children. We are not sterile. Like in hindsight, maybe I should think about it now, so I don't have another one. But like right now, no, we are not sterile. Shout out to all you people watching around the globe. We all know it's this early kickoff is playing havoc with us. I can only imagine what it's doing to you. Like say 4 a.m. shouting, 3 in the morning shouting all that. As Fat Cat said, he's smashing a sausage sandwich with barbecue sauce. What? Barbecue sauce on a sausage putty? Wow. Would not be having that. It's ketchup for me, but I could get away with a bit of brown sauce, like, but barbecue sauce on a sausage putty, Errol. It's controversial.
Yeah, it is. It's controversial, but each to their own, man. Do your thing, bro. I'm not. Who am I to judge?
Yeah,
literally.
If you want to think of a better name for me and Errol, by the way, other than sterile, I wouldn't appreciate it.
Yeah, get them in the chat. Yeah, I see one before, but I don't think it makes sense because it didn't have your name in it.
Was it just you?
Yeah. No, it was Air Jack, but I was like, who's Jack?
I'm Steve. I'm Chris.
Jack, yeah.
Come on. Anyway, we're about to get ready to kick off. Both teams are about to enter the centre circle. I'm guessing it's a round of applause. Maybe I think it might be for Peter Robertson, who died recently, former Liverpool executive, of course. That's just a complete guess. I've got the sound on mute, but maybe that's what it is.
I feel like there's no good ones for us because sterile doesn't sound great, but then the one I had in my head there, using my initials.
It could be Irvin.
Irvin?
E-R-V-E-N.
Yeah.
Irvin?
Yeah. I had Esty, but then that doesn't sound great either.
But even an STD or sterile, but
yeah.
Either way, we're something to do with sex. E-O, like a donkey, says Matt.
Show off.
Yeah, maybe
that's probably the best one, to be fair.
I don't mind Irvin.
We'll mull it over, yeah. Irvin's not a bad shout. E-O. Yeah. Matt, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, Gareth says, Ste, I'm hoping Liverpool win and make me better from COVID. Shout out, Gareth. Hope you're not feeling too rough with it. The worst thing me with the COVID, by the way, was the no taste or smell thing that done my head in. I was all right with the rest of it. It was like having a cold for me, but my goodness, I hated not being able to taste my dinner. It was an absolute shocker. I was literally eating cereal for 4 days until I could get me taste buds back. You know what happened? Claire made a curry for herself and the kids, and then out of nowhere I could just smell the curry. It just came back to me like that, and I just ran down the stairs and went, I can smell that curry! Spoon in the pot and just ate someone, and honestly it was like delighted. We're about to go live here with Cardiff kicking off anyway. All the players are currently taking the knee at Anfield. They're up and about, and Cardiff are kicked off, and here we go. Liverpool attacking the Anfield Road end first of all, with Cardiff kicking towards the Kop. It's a much changed Cardiff side from what we were led to believe. I texted a few Cardiff fans of mine, and I'll be honest, only one of them got back to me and said, yeah, it's a youthful mixed side. They've got injuries, they've got cup tie issues as well. It's 4 in Vegas.
No excuses now though. There's like literally no excuses for that.
Like so, shall we play? I'm going to play a little song to get us started, and seeing as he's got the ball right away, let's play the Virgil song.
Get us in the mood.
It's Curtis playing from the left and Abby playing from the right.
Which is why it led me to believe that he was going to be doing more the Genie type role.
Forward to Jota, but easily. I'm not sure that's the route, I'll be honest. I'm not sure. I think Cardiff will be quite happy with that.
Long balls, yeah.
He tries to spring over the top of Van Dijk, cuts that one out very easily and goes back to Kelleher, who rallies it forward. Yeah.
He's got decent distribution, that Kelleher, hasn't he?
I think it's his best attribute, actually. Like, I think if you ask me what the two things that are most prevalent about Kelleher, it's his calmness and his ability with the ball at his feet. He's really good. He's really good. I hope we haven't jinxed him there.
Who's that getting pressed?
Costas gets into it. He's a feisty fella,
Costas. He's a fighter, but he's just lost. Well played, lad. He lost out momentarily, but he recovers really well.
Oh, a little bit of missed touch by Van Dijk, but he clears up at the back. Yeah, we were told it's Perry No, isn't it? It's NG, what's pronounced No. Scouser lad of Asian descent there, playing at right back for Cardiff, so a big moment for him, obviously playing back in his home city. But he was the one who was battling with Kostas Tsimikas over there before. Ball goes along, but I think it's a foul. Foul's been given away by Diogo Jota. So we had a relatively quiet start. Obviously, Steve Morrison's not the Cardiff coach. He's on an interim basis. They sacked Mick McCarthy.
McCarthy, yeah.
They went on a run of 8 games without a win or something.
He was getting spanked early in the season.
Anyway, I forgot to say, guys, let us know your predictions then. Cardiff's going for an 8-1 win. Nice one. 4-1 for Nora. Mateus already said this. 4-1 as well. 5-0 from Mick. If we want a 5-0, guys, and press the likes. Get those likes on the video, please. We always think 1,000 likes means that Liverpool don't lose. Me and Errol have never lost a game where Liverpool have had 1,000 likes and we've been in the studio. So why even risk the jinx? It might mean no effect, but it might mean everything, so why even risk it? Yeah. As Cardiff City go long, I think they're going to keep it in as well. They are. Costas is going to have to deal with this one. And he does. He's done well.
Does well.
But the ball's still with the Cardiff player. It goes for goal near post and Kelleher catches it. It was a shot, I think, from... Who was that? I didn't even see who it was. I think it was the fullback, actually. Yeah, I think it was Ahmed Perry now, I think. As Cardiff now win the ball back in midfield.
They're high up the pitch, these lads, and he
goes
for the shot.
Goes for goal, stumbles towards goal. I think it was
bit of a P-roll.
The captain there getting his iron, but yeah, for no cigar for him. Liverpool need to get on the ball.
Just move it a little bit quicker, I'd say. But as I said, it's easy to say that, but I didn't expect us to start quick this game.
Listen.
But obviously, you just want to show you've got that dominance on the ball. A sloppy pass.
Do you reckon Canate's no haircut? Baldy.
Gone bald, yeah.
He shaved it all off as Ibu. Make him look even harder.
Yeah, to be fair. Not like he needed to look any more intimidating than he does. But... oh, what a touch that was there by Trent. Just advancing onto that right-hand side there. Lays it off to Naby Keita, who threads a nice through ball.
What? Oh, Jota with a Cruyff turn sends them for the echo. Big shot, but well saved in the end by the goalie.
Keeper does really well there.
Phillips in goal, yeah. It was a
someone said that the keeper was decent as well. That was a strong hand. It didn't rebound out to any Liverpool players.
That would have been such a good goal for Jota. What a turn that was.
What a pass by Naby as well. That forward pass straight in.
You're right.
Straight into feet. He's back on the ball there now again. And it's Jones this time occupying the space on the left-hand side. He plays a little cut back through to Jota. It does get there, but he's faced away from goal. Yeah, that was nice. Picked up the pace there. Trent laid it into Naby, and
was a great turn by Jota. It was so good. Sent a few of them down. He goes for power, which he has to because he hasn't got time to place it really.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, it was a strong hand from the goalie, but oh my goodness.
Keeper was equal to it, to be fair to him.
It was a great turn.
Yeah.
So 4.5 minutes gone, and Liverpool have sustained a bit of pressure as Curtis Jones battles. I think
on
that's
target.
gone out. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
He tried to keep it in by the goal for the goal kick grab, but it wasn't. So Phillips there. Let's have a little look. It's a great ball in by Naby Keita. Oh, it's a Megham as well. Jota on the Megs with a Cruyff turn. It's a good save. Oh, look at that. He sends this fella for the echo.
Oh, just leaves him for dead.
So 42 now, has to buy a ticket to get back on the pitch. Denham. There's a jeans joke there that I'm going to think of at some point, but for now, Denham got ripped. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine, as metaphors go, but Phillips bailed him out there.
I've just missed the chat from He said something. No, it wasn't that one. I lost it.
Was it a super chat?
No, it was just a normal chat, but it was a good comment, I think.
No, never mind. You have to super chat those, and then we definitely won't miss those. They stay on for longer. Yeah, so we've got Mowat, who's up early. We've got Scott, who's up early, and Tony as well in our Discord chat at the moment. So shout out to you guys, club legends as well. So thanks for supporting the show, and hopefully the game keeps you awake. It's been an exciting start, actually, to be fair, as Liverpool go again with a little bit of link up in the midfield, one touch passing between the rest, trying to up the tempo where they can.
Jota just on this left hand side now as well.
That's a bit of a waste of ball. I think a bit of miscommunication between Jota and Shimikas. Shimikas thought Jota was going for the run, and Jota was not going for the run in the end. Who's our keeper again? Says Nabil. If you spot Liverpool, I'm guessing as it is. It's Kevin Callagher's in goal. The team's on the bottom. It's strolling on the bottom if you're watching there. As Van Dijk gets a whack in the face. Absolute cleaned up. Virgil's not happy with that one.
No, he's fuming.
He's fuming now. The lad's offering his hand, but Virgil is not taking it at all. He thinks he's been done. Let's have a look. It's reckless, to be fair.
It's right across his neck.
Is it Harris? No, it's Collins.
Right on his jawbone.
Collins. He swings an arm really. And,
come on, Virgil, harder than that, lad.
James Collins swung an arm. Virgil was not happy with it at all.
Be interesting to see Taki on the ball. I feel like everyone's had a touch or a couple of touches yet, but I haven't seen a touch of note from Minamino. But still early days.
It is still early days, yeah. But again, I've seen some comments in the chat. Where's Gomez and where's Ox? They both tested positive for COVID. That's why they're not playing. They're better now. They're negative again, but they've been in isolation, so that's why they weren't given this game. As Jordan Henderson finds Jones, his touch lets him down, but it's going to run to Kostas. Got a bit of space.
Nice dummy. I could have played him back for the 1-2.
Little Naby Keita Jones 1-2. Jones is looking for a gap. Cardiff are very, very deep.
Tight, compact there. Yes.
Oh, lovely ball by Trent, and Naby's layoff wasn't where it needed to be.
So you think that's it with Jones, though? I don't think his.
Oh, we'll come back to that because Shimikas is into the box.
Oh, just let him down.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Jones's first fault today is to find those threaded passes. He seems to just kind of be spraying it and playing it safe.
Naby's
playing the more adventurous role, which again I'm not opposed to. Really, I think that's probably the best chemistry for the two. Oh, that's a decent ball.
Good cross by Kostas, but Cardiff do well. He's going to get a second bite, but now he's forced backwards, so he's going to turn.
Standing off, there's no press though.
Yeah, Cardiff are just very, very deep. They've got a back five and a midfield three. They are essentially playing a flat back five as Jordan Henderson tries to find some space. Jones battles well, gone Curtis into the box.
Strong, pass it now. He goes
to Shimikas. He's onside. Cross comes in. No, he's on. Jota can't get a shot. Minamino shoots.
Oh, it's
goal, but it's offside.
It's offside.
They've given the offside against Shimikas in the end.
See, I don't mind if he just pops up and does that though.
Let's have a little look at this then. Is he offside as the pass is played?
Yeah, he is.
He looks off.
Yeah, he is.
Jones delayed it just a little bit too long, and in the end, after a bit of bouncing around, it was a good shot by Taki, to be fair.
So I don't mind if he pops up and does that, getting in the right areas, but yeah, I think Shimikas just strayed offside.
Anyway, yeah, so we've got loads of you guys watching. Danny in the chat. Shout out to Danny modding the chat for us again.
Danny from Wales. I learned that the other day in the show.
Danny is from Wales, you're right, yeah. Only 401 likes. Danny says, get those likes up. What's for this is our lads.
There should be 1,000 just for the fact that Luis Diaz is on the bench.
Yeah, man.
Like, they just should be. Liverpool fans should love that right now.
So you got Liverpool wearing black armbands for Peter Robertson. They just done a round of applause earlier. When the zoom in comes, we'll let you know again. We'll get those likes in. Right.
Jones again on this left-hand side. Getting very wide.
Shimaka's.
He's very advanced, isn't he?
Shimaka's gets to the byline and it's a corner kick for Liverpool. It was blocked by Perino.
You can tell he's a Scouser.
Yeah.
He just looks like a Scouser, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, has Liverpool got black? I can't see a black armband on them, so I don't think that to answer the question before. No. Anyway, Virgil's up as Shimaka's whips it in.
It's a good ball.
It's going to fall all the way to Van Dijk at the back post. He shoots, blocked.
Just took a little bit.
Yeah, it took his time there, did Virgil, and Naby's forced to chase, but he does well to find Jordan Henderson. Can he cross? Now he goes down the line. Nice little run by Minamino. That Henderson's going to first time ball in, easily heads away. Liverpool throw it on the right. Kostas goes to take it. No, sorry, Minamino goes to take it quickly. See if Liverpool do up the tempo. Yet they have the ball's in play. I wonder if Virgil was going to stay up there, but he's strolling back now. Here he is on the ball actually. Now he's giving it to Jones. Liverpool dominating down the left hand side. Really, that's where all the attacking is coming so far. As Taki Minamino now on the right, just as I say, that crosses in. Again, another clearance. I'm not sure them crosses are the best method against the back five.
That as well.
Unless you get to the byline, where Shimikas is probably going to do another one. At the byline, like I just said. Low, into the box, causing a bit of panic. Calm play by the Cardiff City defender, number 21 there. And in the end, he wins a goal kick off Shimikas. Yeah, shot number 21 was Pack. Hello, Pack. Shout out to Pack.
Not the 2-pack, just normal Pack.
Marlon Pack. That isn't a bad name.
Marlon. You don't get many Marlons nowadays.
No.
Yeah, it's an old school name.
Yeah, other than the fish off Finding Nemo's doing Marlon, I know.
The fish off.
Isn't his dad called Marlon? Marlon, am I wrong?
I haven't watched it for a very long time.
When your lads are a bit older, you'll get back into it again, won't you? Into the old Disney's. And my kids are on Encanto at the moment. Obsessed with Encanto.
What's that? Oh, is that the new one? Yeah, the magic. Yeah.
Every single song, every day going to school, Encanto theme tune. One of the songs is number 1 in the chart, and I think it's because my kids have been
rinsing it
on Spotify. I think that's why it's number 1, because of my 2 kids, yeah.
I'm not into all the live action Disney stuff though. It's got to be the actual classics.
Yeah, I'm with you. What's your favourite Disney, Pixar or whatever?
I used to love Aladdin as a kid.
The cartoon Aladdin.
The cartoon Aladdin. So I mean, the live actions, Will Smith he was good, but he had none on Robin Williams.
Yeah. In terms of like the anime, like the 3D ones, I still go back to Toy Story.
Yeah.
It's still class. Let us know in the chat then, guys, what are your favourite Disneys? I know Danny loves Errol, and she also loves Encanto. So Danny sorted. She's got Errol talking about Encanto. Danny's absolutely boxed off there.
Can plays the ball. We need to kind of draw them out a little bit here.
Andy App likes Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. was a belter.
Yeah, and Matthias likes Dalmatian.
Do you know what though? Yeah, this is underrated.
Oh, ball into the box. We'll come back to it. Can Jones get on the end of it? No, he couldn't. Go ahead.
Underrated, but I used to love the Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, man.
The Fox and the Hound was an absolute belter. Like they shouldn't have had the friendship, but they had the friendship. That was a heavy film.
Tasha loves The Lion King. Daniel loves Toy Story. Shout out. 811 loves The Incredibles. The Incredibles is incredible. I'll give you that. Charlie, I've just got in. What have I missed? Not a lot, to be honest. Charlie, Liverpool had the goal ruled out rightly for offside. Jota had a shot that was well saved by the goalie.
The build up to that Jota, though, that was. As our guy with the super chat might say, that was saucy.
It was very much spicy. It was not lemon and herb. As a battle on the Liverpool. Left.
Helen Christie says old school here, but Robin Hood. The Robin Hood cartoon was a belter as well.
He's a fox.
Yeah. He's a
banger, yeah.
Matthias Barnett says the Fox and the Hound was so upsetting. It was, but it was a sick film, man. I loved that.
Hercules is up there, yeah, you're right. Hercules. The songs are bottom Hercules.
Yeah.
With the three girls dancing, class. Wall-E was good. Yeah, you're right there, Matt. I completely agree as well.
You don't miss, do they, Disney?
Very rarely
miss.
Very rarely miss. I didn't like Soul, but I think that came out at a bad time.
Yeah, bad time, innit? Yeah.
Pandemic and that, yeah, it wasn't amazing.
Yeah, do you know what?
What's the one? My daughter.
Inside.
The blue lad. What's his name? My daughter's got the teddy bear of him. He's magic as well. As Liverpool start passing around the back. I'm going to have to Google what the name of this film is off my head. Onwards. We'll come back to it in a second. There's a Liverpool attack with Taki Minamino cross into the box.
That's a wild cross. That
it's wasted by Taki.
Right into the stands.
Straight into that big bunch of Cardiff fans. Onwards. That's all right.
Is that with like the trolls?
Yeah.
I watched that the other day. That was sick, to be fair.
Yeah, my daughter got the teddy of Ian and loves it. Like, she's got all these teddies and she walks around going, who's this? And I'm like, oh, Ian. And like, so people don't know what Onwards is. They just think she's named their doll Ian. Like, everyone else calls their teddies like Fluffy or something and she's going, oh, it's Ian. People don't. So yeah, when I was 7, my parents took me to see Fantasia and I still haven't forgiven them. So never mind. Fantasia's pretty rubbish, I'll give you that one. That's Mickey Mouse with the dancing brooms and that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best, that one.
And I like Pocahontas as well. Pocahontas was sick. The only real Disney princess as well. If you don't know, you know now.
Let's have it. Someone's gone down in the middle of the park there, who is it? And two of his teammates have rushed over to see him. It's
Jordan.
Jordan's took a blow to the tummy. Let's have a little look. It's Harris who slides in. Henderson just falls awkwardly, really.
Yeah, wins himself back right through.
Hopefully he's okay. It's Treasure Planet Disney because that's decent. I think that's Ross who's writing that. Yeah, Treasure Planet's Disney, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's Joe. Joe.
that is decent.
Joe,
yeah.
You can just talk. I don't know. Google it.
Gareth Bale says the best thing on Disney is the MCU. That's cheating, no, bro. That is cheating. He just bought the properties to that. That's cheating.
Treasure Planet is Disney. Joe just googled it. Joe's always a bit like, what's the word? Like, not mainstream. I don't know if there's a proper word for that. I'm not thinking. Joe's always got like an alternative answer.
Niche. Yeah.
His niche in life. I think that's fair to say, isn't it, Joe? Yeah, that's you, Dale. So yeah. Shout out to producer Joe who's doing all of this, making all this happen, by the way. 16 minutes gone then, and we're having a Disney chat because not a lot has actually happened in the game, to be honest. We're still waiting for Jordan, who's been winded, to get back up.
Ball's back in play with Van Dijk.
So we've got a shout out from Nabil. Do you think Diaz and HE67 will be playing later? HE67 sounds like a train, so I'm all for it. But yeah, I imagine we'll see both Elliot and Diaz at some point. I'd like to think so anyway. See how the game pans out. Yeah, we're back on.
That's another reason for these front lines to want to be firing, because there's another addition in there now that's going to want to kind of claim a spec. So if he comes on, I don't want him to be coming on when we're like 2-0 up. Do you know what I mean? Or we're cruising. I don't want him to have to come on to be the game changer, because that's not a good look for the front three. But you know, we'll see how it pans out.
Rachel says Beauty and the Beast. I have to sift through that with my youngest niece. My daughter loves Beauty and the Beast as well, actually, so that's a shout out for that one. Don't mind Beauty and the Beast, it's alright. It's weird though. I mean, it's like, it's basically saying to young girls, if you get captured by a beast, just fall in love with them.
That's the logic behind it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the messaging that you want to be delivering in 2022, I'll be honest. Anyway, as Virgil van Dijk pushes forward, no, he can't, because he's forced wide and Schumacher has to force backwards. Van Dijk going for a long... Did he miss it that, or was it a pass to Naby? Either way, it got to Naby, but his touch to let him down.
I don't think Naby was expecting it either, to be fair, mate.
And yeah, said I love Bambi until his mum got shot in the face. Yeah, that was a downer in that movie. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Bambi, by the way, but yeah, Diaz got shot in Bambi. It's another tearjerker, that one.
Yeah. Mr. Packs and Potions there, Trent, just running back in a little one shot.
As Luis Diaz is warming up. You know what he's got bigger hair, as in like, from like his forehead up is like quite tall. Adds like another couple of inches onto him, doesn't it? Like easy.
It's like a little throw, or a little perm.
It's
a permy, innit?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the man to be talking about this. I very much like Kanate's new haircut, but... Yeah.
Yo, I watched a video on him on his backstory the other day, because again, just apart from like the Porto stuff, I didn't know much about the guy, but what a life he's had.
Oh, we'll come back to that, because Cardiff are into the box.
And they're going to get a... No, he's getting told to get up.
29 goes down. Harris.
Jordan and Henderson's telling him, nope.
Konate was running, chasing behind him. Harris was screaming for a penalty as he was chased by Big Ibu. Doesn't touch him. Fella just throws himself to the floor. He doesn't touch him, no, does he? Let's have a check from this angle. No, not a foul.
There's not a challenge. There's not a challenge.
It wasn't even a challenge. Konate was just running behind him. The lad throws himself to the floor. Rightly so, not given by the ref. Nor VAR. A little bit naughty that from Mr. Harris. He was certainly looking for that one.
Liverpool are pressing higher up the pitch now, trying to get the ball. But Cardiff has played out. He's got to be offside, but the linesman's running with him. He's letting him play on for the time being.
Harris with the cross.
Oh, it's not a bad one either. But misses
now
everybody. Everybody misses it.
Liverpool are going to be allowed to play.
And yet they've played on.
He was offside, but Liverpool are going to be able to play on because Trent's got the ball into midfield to Henderson. Liverpool could do with upping the tempo here, and they have done. Oh, Curtis Jones just took a bit of a whack, but the ref has played because Liverpool still got the ball.
Advantage. Naby. Do you think because when we ever watch when we seem to watch these watch-alongs, obviously we don't watch with the sound on. What do you think the atmosphere is like right now?
Probably mixed. There's Liverpool win a corner. Super chat here from Trig Josh. Hello, Trig Josh. Welcome to the show again, my mate. £5 says Condor Man is a forgotten Disney movie that I saw at the cinema, starring Michael Crawford. It deserves a remake. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it myself.
Let's have a little look. I've just googled. It's a 1981 production, comedy superhero. There we go. Never heard of it. Shout out. I'll be honest, I'm not going to watch it. 1981, long time ago.
Trent there standing over the corner. It's not going to be a quick one. But will he find a red shirt?
Corner comes in. It's high into the box and it's headed
towards Firmino, wasn't it?
Bobby hasn't really had a touch yet, but there he is now. Finds Jones. We haven't seen a lot of Bobby Firmino. Can he get into the game? Well, Curtis Jones is going to pass it to him now, so yes, he can. Bobby across the box. All the way back to Naby and then back to Henderson. Liverpool are looking for an angle, trying to free Firmino.
They are switching that though, because Naby is deeper than Henderson at the minute, so they are switching that role. Maybe
tiny off the corners. Look how deep Cardiff are. They are very deep.
Oh,
Kostas
nice.
Cuts inside, finds Henderson. He's going to shoot.
Got no right foot though, has he?
Where's Minamino going to go? He's going to cut inside. Ball into the box isn't a good one. The second one isn't a good one either. That was rubbish, to be honest. We're going to get another chance. Naby's ball in is high into the box. Doesn't get cleared. It's gone up rather than out. It's bouncing around. Bit of head tennis. Can Shimaka's? No, Shimaka's lets it run for a corner. Anyway, who's he? He looked like a big fella, doesn't he? Number 5 there, I think it was. Flint. As Liverpool get a corner from the left, a Kostas outswinger from Shimaka's then. Deep over everybody. It's going to fall to Keita, who heads it back in. And Cardiff clear. It's too easy that for Liverpool. Not a very good
deliveries
corner.
haven't been the best so far.
No, you're right. I wonder if a little in-swinker might go. Someone says there, Ghost says, how do you say Shimaka's? Well, I say Shimaka's, is that right?
I think it's a silent
T, yeah. I say Shimaka's.
Yeah,
I think that's right. It might be Shimaka's.
I say it wrong. I know I say it wrong, but
I don't know. I say Shimaka's. You say tomato, I say tomato. Anyway, it's Jota who's found himself out on the right. It passes back to Henderson again. I'm not sure
it's just too flat.
Yeah, those crosses aren't the way for me at the moment, but Flint knocks it behind.
These look like tall lads. Do you know what I mean? He's their captain as well, is he?
They're a big team.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So I'm not sure those, again, see if they can do something off a corner. Liverpool have certainly got height in their own team. If they like to
be nice to just get it on one of our heads, to be fair.
I'd be thinking in-swinger. The outswinger hasn't really worked, but Liverpool are going outswinger with Trent.
A few of them lined up. Starting late runs, deep late runs. Oh, that was a better.
It was a better corner, but Cardiff still got the head to it first. Liverpool are going to try and recycle it through Tsimikas and Jones. All the big boys have stayed up. If Jones wants to put it in the box, he doesn't. He goes down the line to Bobby. Turns a fella round.
Nice.
Lovely to Jones. Jones across. Handball! Not given. And the break is on for Cardiff. If they can get it, it's 2 against 1. Keita and Henderson do well to slow up
much better
Harris, but the counter is definitely
on.
Big
switch.
Trent's going to have some work to do over there.
He's waiting for that overlapper, isn't he?
It's Volks. Goes inside. Shoots!
Very speculative effort, that, like.
Yeah, he goes inside. Went for this.
He had better options, I think, there.
I'd be fuming if I was him there, to be honest. Like I said, it was a good break by Cardiff. So he touches it down. He's got an overlap and run.
And he can see that overlap and run.
Just cuts inside an aimless shot. I mean, it's
way with that, innit?
I see that little shout to this handball again. Jones crosses it in. I mean, his arms, he leans down, the fella. Does that hit him on the arm or the chest? I think they're saying chest, but it's an odd angle for him to go down.
He wasn't in a natural position, his arm.
Unless that did it hit his arm? It's hard to say on that replay, but yeah, I thought it was a handball. Anyway, 24 minutes.
Who steps up to take the pens today?
Yeah, I've checked that and completed the check, so they're not giving handball. I thought it was handball, to be honest. It was a long VAR check, though.
Yeah.
Let me know
your money on. Do you reckon it's Bobby?
Penalty taker?
Yeah.
Yeah, God, no.
Because Fabinho's not on the pitch, no Salah on the pitch.
Anyway,
No
ball.
Milner. Oh.
Jones is a good pen taker? Maybe, I don't know. Do you guys think that should have been a foul? A penalty and ball, by the way? You've got Wobbly Banana, says, what I know, Penny, I don't know. I thought it looked it early, but...
Pen prices has to be Jota. Jota on the pens. Is that a shout?
Could be.
Yeah.
He scored against
Arsenal.
Tony in our Discord says it looks like his shoulder, so fair enough again. We haven't had a conclusive replay yet. Either way. Right, then here's Jota, speaking of. Trying to free Naby Keita, but it's cleared out. I think we need to let's have a little song time and get the mood up. We'll a little bit of LA to G the boys up in the studio.
Come on, boys.
Magnus says shoulder as well. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. Either way, VAR said it was a... But then Edward says it was a pen, so yeah, it's mixed. So that's probably why VAR doesn't give it, because there's a lot of yeses, a lot of no's. Anyway.
It's not a clear and obvious then, is it?
Exactly. EB on the pens. Nice. Long ball into the box.
Oh, it's better.
Goalie comes and punches, does well.
Superman punch to get to it. He does really well, but he takes out.
Curtis done well there to win the ball back. Naby Keita from distance, going to let one go. Absolutely. As shots go, that's one of the worst you'll ever see. It trickled behind the goal wide. It was awful from Naby Keita.
I love to see the look on Klopp's face for that one, you know, when he just pants him sometimes after an awful shot. He just smiles and laughs it off.
The Cardiff fans, again, we can't hear them, but it looked like they're in fine voice in that away end. One of them had the FA Cup as a mask there, so fair play to him. Nice bit of... Wait, Dad, what are you doing? I'm just making an FA Cup to put on my face, son. That was a conversation that happened in that guy's house. Dad, why have you got the tinfoil and all our glue? Well, I'm going to match and I need an FA Cup for my face. If fuck's sake.
Yeah. Makes you think sometimes, doesn't it?
I'll come back. We had a shout from Blue Diablo, one of our club legends, says, sorry for the talk about it, I missed it, I was late, but did Errol appear? Errol enjoys appearance on the Legends show.
I did. I absolutely loved the Legend show. And he didn't roast me. I was expecting to get roasted at some point, but he didn't. He was really kind of sweet.
And I know you haven't listened to the later show. You've been working. We'll come back to that in a second, actually, as Liverpool go through the middle of the park. Oh!
Looks like he was hacked, yes. Ooh, that looked like a naughty one.
Tackle from behind. Bobby Firmino goes down. Central free kick. Probably Trent territory. Yeah. Errol hasn't listened to the show, but the ratings were positive. I've told him that, so Errol was delighted, yeah?
Yeah, I was. Thank you.
I hope our crowd reacts. Those Cardiff fans are making a mistake by Gina's up for the game. Yeah, again, I haven't seen it. I'm listening, Kieran, but yeah, it sounds like they are giving it fair play to them, by the way.
Some man watched for dinner said Errol Hendo will probably take the penalties. Could be a shout.
Yeah,
step up. He's the captain, isn't he?
It's a long way out. It's a bit further than I thought for Trent, but I'm sure he's going to have a shot. Let's find out, because not a lot have happened in terms of goal malfunction. We haven't seen tons and tons and tons. Hit those likes, guys. Hit those likes as Trent lines up this free kick then. Alexander-Arnold. Whistle blows. Trent takes a breath. Here we go. It's a long way for Trent. Trent shoots, hits the walls. The fella's gone down holding his face. And therefore the game is stopped. The lad took one right in the mush. Number 19 there, it was Collins. Let's have a little look at this. He heads it more than... it's a good way of stopping the game.
I mean, yeah, it is, but...
He's fine. Look, he's back up now. But yeah, it's a good way to... He stopped the game. I don't know if he's been clever there or what, but...
I think he's been a bit cute.
I actually think he got lucky there, actually, because his arm was up, and if it hit his arm, it might have been a free kick, but in the end, he took one... To be fair, brave for the fella, he got in the way of one, and the game has stopped, and Liverpool got a bounce ball with Cardiff just completely in shape now. Which isn't what the Reds want.
No, not at all. Gareth Baird there says, Ste and Errol, where was the penalty kick invented, lads? I'll give you the answer in 5 minutes.
No, I got no idea.
Anyone else knows in the chat, get your answers in now, spam your answers. But did you see that thing on the chase the other day?
Yeah, I knew that though.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Mate, I did not have a clue.
We'll come back to it as Liverpool crossed the ball in back post. Oh, and Shimaka's just can't get there. So the question was, if you score an own goal.
No, if you score... if you have a free kick and it goes into your goal,
what's given?
A corner, a goal, or
a foul?
Yeah, a free kick or something else.
It was a corner, isn't it?
It was, yeah.
You can't score an oggy off a direct free kick into your own goal. You can't. I didn't know that one. You can't score an own goal off your own corner. I mean, it's physically impossible pretty much to do anyway. But yeah, a direct free kick you can't score a goal with. Again, that sounds really hard to score a direct free kick off your own goal. Anyway.
I'd love to have seen what match that actually happened for them to have to consider that as a rule. But Liverpool, their opportunity to break.
Go on, Bobby. Bobby's on up the tempo, finding Jones. Got the big switch on if he wants it. Finds Naby Keita. Keita then finds Alexander-Arnold. Cuts inside, goes backwards though. I'm not sure that was the ball. Yeah. Konate's... Jota's found himself out on the right now.
Half an hour played, nearly.
Henderson back post, looking for Jones. It's going to get to him. Oh! Jones didn't expect it.
Yeah,
it's bounced back.
He was expecting the defender to get it.
Shimmercast ball in. Back post again. Naby Keita on the foot.
Oh, that's as bad as his first one.
We've seen Naby score on those first time volleys on the edge of the box before. The Crystal Palace goal. And he scored one similar against Atletico Madrid, didn't he? That one was very much not a goal. It's gone high and wide into those Cardiff fans. Those Cardiff fans who were probably watching the rugby yesterday.
He just leans back on it, doesn't he? I mean, he has connected with them before, but like that was all.
He has scored that goal, that exact goal he scored in the past. But yeah, those Cardiff fans who were watching the rugby yesterday, they've got another taste of a bit of rugby action there. That'd have been 3 points. I think I'm right in saying my rugby knowledge is. I've got no idea. I know they kick it sometimes through the sticks. That's all I really know.
Are you excited for the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
did your team didn't get there, did they? No, okay, so yeah.
But it's fine, I'll watch it. I might be too old to watch it. I'll probably record it and get up. But either way, long ball by Cardiff.
Gosh, that's completely mistimes his header. And Virgil just plays out, covers him.
5, we need to get those likes up where we are. We're not there yet, are we?
I think they're just going to flood in as soon as they see Diaz on the touchline. I think that's what everyone's holding off for. We're not enough no more, Ste. We've got new shiny additions. They're like, no, you're not getting it until we see him.
Yeah, it's a bit sluggish from Liverpool so far. I think the Jota chance aside, not a lot has happened really. The offside goal, which was clearly offside. Cardiff are taking a big old long throw in here.
Do not worry.
There it goes. Long. It's a big long throw as well. Liverpool, Van Dijk gets his head on it.
Clears it though.
And Henderson deals well with the second ball. Minamino tries to free Trent. Can try and keep that in.
No.
Oh yeah, no, he hasn't.
It went.
He kept his first touch, nearly did. His second didn't. And yeah, 32 minutes gone then, and it's fair to say underwhelming half an hour, Errol.
Yeah. Apart from that Jota chance, I don't really think there's been another one of note. Might be wrong, but no, there's not been a lot. We haven't really tested the goalkeeper. It was nice that we got that early one in, but I think that would have done the keeper confidence, and we haven't gone back yet. Really, we just carried on the advantage there. Trent gets back up. Jones holds the ball well, and he gets a free kick.
Up the tempo if he can and does find Henderson. Yeah, I'll bring the stats up on the screen now just to emphasise the game. Liverpool are dominating the ball, 82% of possession there, but yeah, only one shot on target for the Reds.
It needs to be tweaked a little bit, but it's hard to say at the moment what it is. Cardiff haven't really posed too much of a threat themselves. They tried to break, but they couldn't get past the halfway line. Then they had an opportunity when Konaté gave the ball back to them, and he just fluffed the lines. Comes back over to Trent.
They had one shot on target. Was that one where the lad got to the byline? I'm sure it was really a shot. It was easy for Calla, but yeah.
No.
Liverpool have had 5 shots, I say, only tested the goalie once, which is the disappointment thing. Can they do it? Can they find a way past them this time? They're going for a bit of intricate play. Breaks down again. Henderson, Keita, Minamino, just off, not quite at it. Keita's been busy, but a bit wasteful at times. Minamino's touch let him down. Henderson, it's just been a bit higgledy-piggledy from everyone, really. Can they change that now as Minamino turns? Good turn. Into Jota, back to Minamino, back to Jota! Curtis Jones! Curtis, you've got to hit
that was a big chance. You just took the words out of my mouth, mate. You've got to hit the target.
Oh, Liverpool up the tempo for the first time. Minamino, lovely 1-2 with Jota. Back across, Jota misses it, or steps over, I'm not quite sure. Jones fires over the bar.
That put the ball through to Minamino did as well. That was a nice play by Taki.
Oh, Curtis leaning, just has to hit the target. Yeah, it was good football. The shot just lets Liverpool down, and there goes another shot, not on target for the Reds.
Gareth Bird has confirmed the answer, Steve. You don't want to have any guess?
I've got no idea.
No idea. Well, he says the answer is Northern Ireland, in a village called Milford. We have a statue at it.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Well, shout out to Milford. That's a nice claim to fame, I suppose.
In the penalty.
Castier says there, Taki did really well then. Shane Jones didn't score. You're right, it was good. It was up in the pace by Taki Minamino. He hadn't been in the game much, but he did well there. Here he goes again.
Well,
nice little turn, actually.
That was nice, kept the ball well.
Fingers crossed, that's a sign of more to come from Taki. Shimaka's is looking for a ball, finds Bobby.
I think the midfield's been doing all right. I just think it's them forward passes into the forward line. There's not a lot of space to operate in, so you can't.
Oh, good ball by Anderson if he can keep it in. Lovely. Curtis Jones, a bit of space on the left-hand side. Costa Shimaka's cross first time header over the
chance. And it was Bobby this time.
Bobby just couldn't quite direct. There wasn't a lot of pace on the ball, so we had to go for it all himself. Shimaka's first time cross. Yeah, that's a hard. I mean, he gets it all wrong.
You kind of want to glance a little. I don't know what you do there. He's ahead of the post, isn't he?
I think Jota was just behind him if he could get the shout as well. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the people in the chat there just saying be a little bit more patient. I think that's fair. I don't think there's any. Cardiff haven't done anything that's got me worried at this point.
Yeah, for now it's one of them. Yeah.
As I said to you before we started, mate, I felt like it was going to be a game where we just have to go through the gears and have to grind our way through. But
2 weeks off, early kick-off.
We've seen this from Liverpool before. I think a lot of fans were quite happy that this was the game we come back to and not straight a Premier League game for this.
Which is why I think he picked a strong team to get the minutes in the legs ahead of Leicester. Because again, normally in an FA Cup fourth round, he might not do that.
Andy App says there's the commentator's case there saying about Cardiff not causing us any problems.
Didn't do a lot, did it? Yeah,
it could happen.
So far.
But so far. Based on what I've seen.
So far, yeah. Let's have a little song. Who can we have a little song for? We'll get a little song. Bobby's on, isn't he? Let's get Bobby's song. It's always a favourite of mine. We had a show on Redmen Plus the other day, the debate show. Our favourite Liverpool player songs. Bobby got a mention for sure. Curtis Jones cuts inside, shoots over the bar again from Curtis.
Looks like he got a deflection there, well done.
I'm not sure, he was aiming for that top corner. So again, good work by Taki Minamino, getting involved. Little step over, inside to Jones, goes to the bender, similar to the Everton goal in the FA Cup, but it was high wide and not so handsome. Yeah, Taki starting to do a bit, says Ste, right, he has, he's he's had a good 5 minutes, hasn't he? Cardiff, Liverpool pressing Cardiff and forced a throw-in, well played. I think that was Curtis again.
It's always mad, these FA Cup games, because all the big boys, apart from, City, all the big teams have struggled this weekend.
And even they were 1-0 down.
Yeah, for a couple of minutes, weren't they? So,
our new boy, potentially, Carvalho, you'll see him. ITV's zooming in there on Harvey Elliott, trying to get a picture of him, and he was just looking around right the whole time. The cameraman's presuming there. Goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher, easy touch to Canate.
Really composed.
Yes. Ibu, go yourself, you don't need to pass it. So you go.
Just drive, do a Matip.
Henderson was a yard away, just go do that yourself, don't need to be there. Curtis Jones again, looking
Come on, boys.
Impetus.
Let's get a goal before half.
Nice turn by Taki Minamino.
And that's another free kick. That's a better position, hopefully.
It's about 5 yards closer, it looks.
Taki done well there as well.
Yeah, Taki's had a good little spell here.
He's dropped in centrally the last couple of minutes.
It's a lovely turn, to be fair.
Nice, good footwork. Yeah, it's a blatant foul.
In the end, he's yard dogged down.
It's a blatant foul.
But I think that was number 19, and if that's Collins, if my notes are right. Look, it's a little bit closer, maybe similar area. Trent hit the wall last time. I'm guessing he's going to be given a second bite at the cherry. Yeah, Henderson just came over and and I don't know what he said, but I think it was basically a case of fancy putting this one on the goal, Trent.
Yeah.
Do us a favour. 39 minutes gone then. Trent Alexander-Arnold over a free kick for Liverpool, very, very central. Shimaka's is there as well, but it's going to be Trent. Trent shoots over the bar.
High and wide.
The last one was too low, second one too high. If Goldilocks and the Three Bears has told us anything, his next one's going to be an absolute banger.
That was that. We have left our shooting boots here, haven't we, somewhere?
Yeah, man.
But I feel like this happens. We always come back a little bit sluggish after a big 2-week break. Hopefully this is a bit of a luxury for us to have a tie like this, but we've still got to do the business. 39 minutes played, getting close to 40, and Cardiff's keeper's just hoofed it long. Jordan Henderson wins his header though, brings it down between him and Jota.
And ball! Referee, no, he didn't give it.
Gets in the way, gets his chest on it. There, keeper now.
Jota's gone down.
Clears it. Oh, Jota's stayed
I think his boots fell off. Is it no? Jota's down.
He needs to do something to get.
Yeah, his boot fell off.
You could have been doing that 5 seconds prior, but whoa!
Just
climbed over Hendo there.
In the end, a bit of a pinball in midfield, but Liverpool calmly get the ball back, and it's Virgil van Dijk to Shimikas. Down the line, he's going to go. Jota starts going, how long does it take you to put your shoe on, Jota? Bloody hell. It's like waiting for my kids in the morning to get ready for school. Shoes on, son, and about 10 minutes later, he's like messing around. Too busy watching Roblox, YouTube. No bleeps needed there. I bleep myself with a fin. With a fin.
I was going to say, can you tell that story about your son the other day from school?
No. Yeah, no, I can't say that. Can I forgot that actually. Anyway, Henderson down the line. Nice little 1-2 with Keita, but no, it didn't quite return to Jones, did it? So now he's going to get the press on.
It's not been wave after wave though, has it really?
It's yeah, lack of fluency. Yeah.
I mean, this is probably a much changed side than the last team.
Yeah, I just think, again, it's just lacking tempo. We just need to, up the tempo will be the key. I think it looks a bit dozy. Virgil moving forward, trying to do just that. But like that pass, even that can go, you know what I mean? It's like 2 or 3 seconds, too slow everything. Henderson touch. See, too long. Yeah. It should be touch, go. There you go. Taki Minamino tries to do it, gets it wrong.
They nearly make a mistake off the back of it.
Yeah, fell over, but his mate bailed out to the back there for Cardiff. But yeah, it's not been a great half for Liverpool really. So far, Curtis Jones looking to change that with a long ball.
Difficult one for Costas, but he reels it in.
Shimikas did well. That was a terrible ball by Jones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's all a bit slow. Cardiff are very deep and they're playing a solid back 5.
It's literally what Pepe's just said. They are parking the bus. What more do you expect?
Just up the tempo a little bit. I think that's all you need to do. Eventually you'll get one. You should do, but either way, Curtis Jones now into the box, tries to find Keita, can't.
Bit of a low one, man.
I'm not sure that cross is the way to go. I'd much rather see Liverpool try and play through if they can. Or get to the byline before crossing it, maybe. Jota coming deep. It's harried and hustled as well. He's going to give it to Costa Shimikas. He's going to go back to Jota, back to Shimikas. Lovely ball. Jota's into the box, ball across. He's going to fall all the way back post. Alexander Arnold. Oh, this is it.
Come on.
And such a good position. Just didn't quite work out for Liverpool in the end. It was lovely play by Jota to release Shimikas. Fired across, no one could get on the end of it. Trent goes to fire it back across goal and just skews it. It was nice from Jota and Shimikas though.
Yeah, it was.
They look at that, that's again the left hand side.
Everything's really been down the left for us, or Taki popping up centrally a little bit.
We've had a few howlers though with shots and crosses. Kieran there in the Discord puts it well. That was fucking awful. He says, I don't know if you can see that there on the show, but yeah, it was key, you're right. We've had a couple of those. Jones has effort before, Trent's free kicks, and a couple from Naby as well. There's just been some. Errol said he left the shooting boots on the holidays wherever they've been. I think you're right there, my mate. That was dreadful. It was dreadful. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's go again. Henderson tries to find Kanate. Here we go. Can Trent do anything? Get the ball forward if you can, Trent. There we go. Tries the free shimmer. Oh, it's a bad ball.
Ball's not the best. To
Minamino rather, yeah. So Cardiff are looking to break. He's done well. Oh no.
He's just ran it out, unfortunately.
He was unlucky there by the left back. Number 3, Bagan. Let's go Bagan. Bagan? I don't know. Put it around the room. Henderson looking for the long ball forward. Can he find Jota? No, but the header's not clear, so Jota will get it now on the second touch. He's hustled and harried out of it though by the Cardiff defenders. Henderson again looking to up the tempo. Trent's on if he can find him, he can't. So Konate's going to have to do the job for him. Go on, Alexander-Arnold. How deep is Bobby Firmino? Very is the answer. Links up with Jota, tries to find Keita, can't though again. Jota's going to get a second bite at it. Henderson's going to go shot. Henderson! No.
It was like a half shot cross thing, wasn't it?
Just again, didn't quite get that one right. And again, it's another frustrating couple of moments for Liverpool. We're into added time if there is any. I'm not sure there's going to be that much if there is.
There's your guy with the tinfoil.
Yeah, the Cardiff fans, again, I can't hear them, but it looks like they're in fine fettle.
This guy got a puppet there.
Clapping along. 1 minute stoppage time there was, by the way. We're already 20 seconds into that. As Van Dijk wins his header. Liverpool might get one last opportunity with Jota. No, he's hassled out of it again. Good defending. And now Cardiff look to break, but Virgil's not having that. Virgil's like, nah, man.
Nah, lad. Sorry.
Not today, brother. Goes all the way back to Kelleher. Unless he kicks it very, very far, very, very fast. I'm guessing it's going to be 0-0 at half time. Unless Henderson can do something in the next 10 seconds, which I don't think he can. I think we're about to head into the break at 0-0. Alexander-Arnold's looking to change that with one big long ball forward to Shimikas in on the left-hand side. It's got to be faster. You don't want to get this whistle to go. Liverpool into the box. Jones gives it away, and I think that's probably
wasteful pass.
Going to be that. And that just about sums up the game, really. Some half-promising positions for Liverpool, but in the end, just a little bit wasteful. And after 45 minutes, it's 0-0 Errol, and yeah, that's just about it, really. Just not quite Liverpool, not quite at the races, and Cardiff defending well. That's pretty much been the whole story there.
Yeah, I think that would have been their setup from the off. Really, I think they would have been happy to concede possession to this Liverpool side as long as they could soak up the pressure, and I think they would have been wanting us to turn the screws on them and try and open them up. The crosses haven't been of the quality that we'd probably be expecting. They seem like quite a tall team as well, so you know, aerially they're more of a presence than us in terms of our attackers anyway. I keep saying it, but I almost had a good feeling that this was going to be a slow burner for us.
I felt like it was
I just think when you have that much time off and there's no real rhythm or consistency when this team's set up to play in such a consistent way, we always seem to start really slow, but you can't really look at it on paper and say, well, this is probably the best team or one of the best teams you could have a game to come back to. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a last minute pre-season game before it comes thick and fast again, and it is the business end of the season. So we can't really stall here or falter, but we've got to find a way to either inject a little bit of pace. There's not that much space behind. So as you were saying there, trying to get to the byline, I think is a very solid option. I think Tsimikas has been the most likely to do that as well. That's not naturally Trent's game. He'd rather get across in early. But Kostas might, and we have looked, if it's going to come from any side of the pitch, the left-hand side seems to have been probably the most dominant. I know Keita's put in 2 really good key through balls. I'd like to see a little bit more of that, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it must be one of those. Like I say, got the stats here. So it's again, Liverpool 10 shots, I think. 1 on target, which was Jota. Of those, that doesn't really tell the whole story. Again, 82% possession kind of does tell you the story. Of those 10 shots, some of them have been absolutely wild. Curtis Jones, that's probably the best one. He really should hit the target. He should at least, should score really. At least make the goalie, make a save.
Yeah, absolutely.
A few outside the box that just haven't really gone Liverpool's way. But yeah, that Jones one is probably
the standout.
The standout. It was Jota does well to create his own chance and fire at the goalie, which was a really good play by him. Minamino come into the game a little bit, didn't he? And that Jones one comes, just leaning back, and I think that's, again, Curtis ended the half there with a poor pass, and it's a little bit indicative of his performance and the midfield in general. It's just not quite been there, Errol.
Yeah, and I think the midfield had done too bad, really. But as you say there, it's just been the balls into that final third have just been a little bit short of what we've needed, really. They haven't caused them enough problems. We've not moved that Cardiff defence about enough. Yep. They've been able to kind of have those 2 bangs of 4 or a flat back 5 at times. So it's it's been a bit of a boring watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's not been the spectacle I was hoping for. But the one thing, now we've got in at 0-0 our time. We can't. I'm not saying we've played bad, but we can't come out and play to that level for another 45 minutes. So that kind of gives me a little bit more hope, if I'm honest.
No, you'd think. Like I say, we're watching here, so we're not quite sure. But again, a few reports coming out. The Anfield atmosphere probably isn't what it needs to be as well. Which again, 12 o'clock against the Championship side, sometimes that can happen. It's up to the players really now, isn't it? To try and maybe sometimes the fans can give the players a G up. Sometimes the players need to give the fans a G up. I feel like it's one of those.
And Klopp might just go to the subs bench early doors for that.
Just to wake everyone up. Get Diaz on. Get Elliott on. Thiago on.
Yeah. Any of them.
Yeah, it's a good point. Actually, he's got 3 subs. If any of those 3 come on, Anfield should react well. I wouldn't mind a bit of Thiago here. I wouldn't mind a bit of Thiago for Jones and or for Keita, either or really. I think both of them you could really get away with. Thiago, when you think of Thiago, you think of those crisp forward passes. He has got a goal in him as well. Anyone who watched the watch-along advert to see me and I'll reacting to the Thiago goal, where we go.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
He's got that in his locker. Scott in the Discord there says we're rusty, and that's how it feels. It looks like a team there, doesn't it? Errol, who like not quite at it, just not really working well against the back 10, 11. Park the bus. It feels like Liverpool just need to basically wake up a touch.
Yeah, just show the quality. It could be a moment of magic. We've seen Trent with 2 free kicks there that he's attempted the shot on both occasions, but that's what it might take to kind of break the deadlock, getting a moment of quality from. That Jota one for me was the prime chance in that respect. If I feel like that's
into the box turn shot. Yeah.
Like if like there it is now, just playing the replay, leaves him for dead, megs him, sends him to the shops, and then he just can't find the bottom corner. I think if that goes in, the place is bouncing for us, because that sets the tempo. Then like you can get excited about goals like that, even if it is against this level of opposition. That's still a world class goal if he goes on to score it, but. It's a little bit flat for me, and I think it's a little bit lemon and herbs right now. I'm not gonna lie.
To go back to the earlier chat, it does feel very, very lemon and herb. Not enough spice. Yeah, again, there's 5 subs, so you could make 1, you could make 2 now very easily. I wouldn't be shocked if he did.
I'd go for it. I'd happily go for it now. I think that's could be an ignition for the crowd. It could be a kick up the arse for the team as well. It might just be because he already knows who he wants in that Leicester side on Thursday, and he might just be looking at it as a case of, right, you've got some minutes in your legs, you've done enough. I think the likes of Minamino, I wouldn't. Would I bring Diaz on at this point in time? Or I don't know. I don't know if I'd change that front three. The only one maybe in that front three I'd change is Bobby. I don't know if it's a Bobby game right now. Yeah, he's not really been influential.
Get Jota in the middle.
Yeah, get Jota
Diaz,
in the middle.
Elliott or Gordon's there.
Well, I want to keep Minamino on. I'm not going to front at this moment in time. I'd say leave him for the 65, 70th minute. It's the work he does here as well. It's good, nice little 1-2. Plays it back, and that's the chance there. Jones just can't. There's a lot of bodies there as well between him and the goal in with blue shirt, so he has to really place it.
But he has to.
That's
what does my head in, is that he's going for accuracy. He doesn't. If he goes to lace it and it's over the bar, that's understandable. Yeah. If you're trying to place it and you place it into Danny Road, then that's where I think Curtis is better than that. His shooting boots let him down there. But yeah, it does look like. Again, flat is probably the optimal word. I think that's how it feels in general. And again, the bench is there for him. But Dad says there in the chat again, the shooting's been awful. I think that's it. Like, Liverpool have created... Usually you say Liverpool don't create a lot. Like, they have created some good chances, and they just haven't, for whatever reason, been able to get on the end of them and finish them. I'm looking at the show on the Cardiff penalty claim on the it's never a penalty. I mean, it's just nonsense that. Anyone even suggesting that that's a foul by Konate is just wrong. But yeah... I'm not having that. There was a handball shout as well for Liverpool, wasn't there? VAR check, but again, from all accounts, it wasn't the clear and obvious one. Cardiff wanted the foul, but I don't think that's a foul. Not for me. I don't know what the commentators, I don't know what Roy Keane and Ian Wright are saying there. Hopefully they're agreeing with me. If they are, then fantastic. If they're not, then they're wrong.
Yeah, not asked.
Right then, we are going to take a quick break. Me and Errol refill our glasses and empty our bladders and all that good stuff in the middle. Errol's got some lemon and herb to eat as well. Let us know during this break then, guys, what subs, if any, you would make. Would you bring Thiago, Elliott, Diaz, Gordon? The options are plentiful. Robertson's there as well. I mean, I don't think anyone's crying out for James Milner at this point in time, but I'd say Gordon's there if you want him. Joel Matip maybe go on one of his mental runs, who knows, but let us know in the comment section or obviously in the Discord chat if you would make any subs right this second, and we'll be right back after these breaks.
I think it's such a unique part of Liverpool fan culture. I mean, other teams have flags, but they're often like just a St George's cross with the name of the town written down the middle of it. But for Liverpool, it's something different. It's like it's a part of your identity, and as a club, it's just another outward way of expressing your support for the team. It's part of our history. It's kind of nice to feel like I'm creating a little bit of that history and carrying that story along. And I like the fact that, yes, you can go and get a printed banner made, and you can probably do it quite cheaply and have it made in a couple of days. But I like using the old traditional kind of methods, doing everything by hand and just making beautiful things that hopefully nobody will ever want to throw away. I like the idea that some of my flags, because they're so well made and because they're such heavy duty material and stuff, that people will pass them down through their families, and they might still be there on the Kop in 100 years.
Yeah, so there you go. Head on over to Redmen, mate, if you want one of the LA Rouge jumpers. That wasn't a real game of pool, by the way. That was all choreographed. Paul did not beat me and look me in the eyes as he did. Nah, I'm completely lying.
I heard he did.
Yeah, he definitely did. I was gutted that was, because it was literally, we said we'll wear the jumpers, we'll film the show, and whatever happens and see how it comes of it. And then I had that long purple shot into the corner to pretty much win the game. Miss it. Machen dead eye looks me in the eye and beats me. But yeah, anyway, you want one of the jumpers, head on over to redmenmerch.com. Remember, if you're a Redmen Plus subscriber at Club Captain level, you get access to all that amazing content all the time. If you go to the Club Legend level, get a few perks. You get the discount group, get tickets to the live shows, and also you get the discount off that merchandise as well. So if you're thinking of buying stuff, work out, if you become a Club Legend, you'll get it for, I think it's like up to 20% cheaper. So the cash actually might not work out that different to you. So definitely give that a consideration. And before the break, I mentioned subs. Would you do anything at half time? Errol, before looking at the live chats in the groups, would you do anything?
Possibly the Thiago shout is probably the best. I feel like that's where you start. Get that pace in midfield. Try and make a few more of those forward passes. The only thing I'm humming on about is who do you bring? Do you know what? I'd probably take off Jodes. I know it seems a little bit harsh, and maybe these are the games for him where you'd expect him to try and see out 90 minutes. But I just think Naby has played a good couple of passes forward that, like, on another day, we finish those chances. You know, the one tack he gets into the box and pulls back for Jones, and another day if that lands to Sadio, or if it lands to Thiago, anyone on that left-hand side, you'd expect him to hit the target. And then obviously the other one that he's played through to Jota early doors, you know, on another day Jota slots that, or any of the forwards will slot it. So I'd keep Naby on because I think he's still got that in his locker. I just think probably Curtis Jones, if I was being really, really critical, he's probably been the weakest out of that midfield three for me today. But I don't think he's been bad either at the same time. He's just been underwhelming.
Yeah, I think a lot of them have been underwhelming. We've got a super chat there from Edward Shepherd, $5 Australian. Well, we haven't scored because we haven't got 1,000 likes yet, obviously. I mean,
Boom, he watches, he knows.
He very much knows.
At this point, it's almost a science. Like, it really is. There's a method to the madness.
Yeah, man, definitely. Listen, get the likes in. Why even risk it? We believe in it. Why even risk the jinx of doing it? Get those likes in on the video. Thank you very, very much. I think personally, I don't know if it's a Bobby game like you referenced before. Maybe it is. I don't know. I wouldn't be adverse to taking Bobby off, putting Jota central, and then Elliot, Diaz, what they got in the legs, Gordon even, I don't know. It looks like, from what I'm seeing, it's the same 11 that are popping back out.
No changes yet, no.
Gerald says, just coming in at half-time, what did I miss so far? Unfortunately, Gerald, mate, not a lot.
But let us know what your favourite Disney film is, because that was as good as it got in that first half.
You missed those chatting Disney films, that was a bang, yeah. Hopefully the cop end can help Liverpool there, but yeah, not a lot here.
Why are they in the centre circle? They kicked off.
Didn't they kick off in the first half?
Yeah. So, move, bro. What are they doing?
I think he's forgot that it's his kick. Yeah. Now he's just gone over and gone, hang on.
I was baffled and I was thinking, I was wondering how long is this actually going to take for someone to pull them up here. In Bad Company says Mulan is the best Disney film.
Anyway, back on the way. As Konate goes long up to Jota on the left. He just too far out to play, really.
Billy M says Diaz on at 60 minutes.
Yeah, it just depends what they got on the legs. Same for Elliot, same for Thiago. We just don't know what's in the tank, really. But yeah, let's have a little look how this one goes. Anyway,
Scott Matty says he's watching from Sweden, listening to you guys for the commentary. Come on, the Reds. Yes, that's the energy we need going into the second half. Scott, love to see it.
Firmino looks, there's Minamino can't. Cardiff stand up well again and hoof it clear. Oh, this one, it's a foot race.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he fouled him.
He's off. He's off. That is a huge.
He's booked him. Oh, Cardiff are
Konate saved his skin there, you know.
Oh,
he
Kelleher
saved his skin.
Long ball forward by Cardiff. It's a foot race. Kelleher misses the ball. He takes the man out. Takes out Harris.
If Konate's not there, step for step with him, that's a red card.
They're screaming for a red. It's in the end, it's a yellow. Like you say, maybe because
Konate's there covering it. I genuinely think that's the first time I've not seen him composed, but I genuinely think if Konate's not in that foot race with the lad who went down, I think he's showing him a red card.
Yeah, and Kelleher even, it's not even great.
It's not the
him
start
the leg either. I wonder if VAR are having a little check to see if it was I don't know. Ooh, not ideal.
Might be a red, people are saying. Shit.
I think that's a red card, man.
That's what my first thought was. It should be a red, but the only thing that's stopping me thinking it is the fact that Konate was in that foot race with them. But they are talking to VAR, yeah.
VAR check now. Still ongoing. Let's see how this one pans out, but nervous times for Liverpool and for Kevin Kelleher in particular. Are we going to get some VAR to say serious foul play? It might be. Look how high he gets him on. Never mind the fact he's so far out. Yeah. It's the fact he catches him on the heel.
I know, he's letting it go. We have got away with one, let it be known.
Controversial. Anyway, Cardiff take the free kick high into the box. Van Dijk gets head to, he often does. And then it's offside against Cardiff City. VAR did not deem it a goal scoring opportunity and did not deem a serious foul play by Kelleher. Ooh, a little bit risky. I thought that's a red card personally. Even though Konate is there.
He's very lucky. I didn't see him. I didn't expect, because Konate was with him, like man for man. it was just he came flying into the picture and absolutely just mistimes it altogether. I think it was just a rush of blood for him, to be honest with you. I think once he started running, he had committed at that point.
Which is fine, he just missed the ball. And in the other end, Minamino trying to get round the back.
Gets a corner though, does he?
No, it's come off him. Yeah, so we've had, let's see, Castiet in the group. Again, mixed opinions. Castiet in the Discord says lucky lad. Ryan C. Senor says very lucky, but then Jif says it's not a red. Scott T says not a red because it's goal side. I'm more thinking about where he catches him. He catches him very high over the back of the leg.
Yeah, just there. Just right on the calf.
Right on the heel.
Achilles as well, down.
I mean, it could be a red for either for the challenge or for where he was taken out anyway. But yeah, Liverpool might have got away with one, but yeah, they didn't. In the end, Kelleher was just yellow carded. As Sam says, we got away with that big time. I tend to agree.
Yeah, I do.
We had a super chat there from Trig Josh and all the mayhem. Wanted to talk about Disney. I'm game. I'll get back to that in a second. Says National Treasure 1 and 2 of my favourite Disney films. I can't wait for National Treasure 3. It's been announced.
Has it?
Oh, sure, I never knew that.
Do you know what? I actually rate the National Treasure films. I thought he was boss. And as a kid at one point, I genuinely half believed the stories as well. Shows how naive I was. But yeah, the first one anyway. I thought the first one was sick.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag there in terms of was it a foul, was it not a foul? Who knows?
Sean Bean's in the first one, isn't he? I'm sure he is.
In the first National Treasure?
Yeah, I'm sure he's like the bad guy.
I can find that for you.
Yeah, man.
Are these the ones that are
Nicolas Cage
ones and all that? Yeah, I've seen them. I think he is. I think you're right.
Oh, Kostas nearly loses out on the ball, but he wins a free kick in the end. Yeah, the crowd need to get up for this now. We need to kind of, the Scouser, not taking no shit there. Go on, lad. Right back with versus left back. Ooh, he flies into that tackle as well, though.
Like I say, it's debate. There's a lot of debate happening over that red card. And so Sean Bean was a National Treasure, by the way. But there's a lot of debate. I think it's a red. There's a lot too fair. It's not a lot too fair. Again, debatable. The fact is, the referees looked at it, VAR have looked at it and said not. So it can't be clear. It's not as clear and obvious as some suggest. It is what it is. We move on. It's in the past now. We'll see.
It looks like Cardiff have stepped up a little bit though early in the second half.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a full-on press, but they've stepped up. They've got 3 players into our half already, looking to engage the press. They have pressed Tsimikas. Maybe they're just trying to stop the flow down this left-hand side. It's not worked so far. Tsimikas has rarely advanced. Gets to the byline and wins a corner.
Right, a bit of a LA to get the move going. Wow, this corner is taken. Come on, the Reds. 170 more likes needed to hit 1,000. Get them in now before this corner's taken, and we might score off it. Out swinger again. I wouldn't mind a little in swinger. I've been saying this a while now, but we're going to go out swinger again. Virgil's up, Kanate's up, Bobby's obviously in there as well. There's height for Liverpool, but can they find them? They've gone short. And it's worked to the edge of the box to Curtis Jones. He's going to have a strike. Curtis Jones, high, wide, and not.
He put his foot through that one. Yeah, he put his.
They worked the space well, but again, Curtis's technique lets him down. He miles over the bar.
Still rising now. Just news in, just landed in Stanley Park. Yep. They play the ball short.
Cardiff playing off on the back, fair play to them. But then what's the point? I don't see the point of that. Why play it short just to hoof it? I mean, fair enough, it's worked out. They might have actually won the ball. No, they didn't. It's fine. Yeah, I don't get that one touch wide to hoof it. You might as well just boot through the pitch anyway.
I think the guy panicked. The right back panicked.
That's what it was. Trent looked forward, cut out. Well done,
played,
Taki.
He's
getting dragged back.
Ref,
yellow card.
That's a foul, thank you.
Yeah, Vaux is fucked. He dragged him, and then kicked him. In the end, it was 7. It could have been 7 yellows. Anyway, chance for Trent Alexander-Arnold to cross, perhaps. Tsimikas is jogging over as well if Liverpool do want the in-swinger. What's Trent saying? He's telling the linesman to move the wall back. That can't be 10 yards. He looks about 5 yards. Either way, it's going to be a cross in. Who's going to take it? Tsimikas steps over. Alexander-Arnold, headed by Jota. Goal!
We'll
He's done it again.
The slaughter.
He's only gone and done it again. When Liverpool need a goal, who steps up?
My boy.
Diogo Jota. What a header. 1-0 to Liverpool, and boy did we need that, Errol.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yo, that was nice. The angle changed the angle on it a little bit. And the whip there, he does really well, to be fair. He's not the tallest. But he's such a threat in the air.
It's really good.
Such a threat in the air, though. That's
What a header.
Flicks
Flicks it down.
Does it bounce just before it touches the back of the net?
Great ball in by Trent. Flicked header down.
Bounces down, and just the keeper leaves the keeper no chance into the side net, and it is an absolute brilliant finish from Jota there. Cardiff players spending all their time trying to bully our bigger lads in the box, and it's one of the smaller ones that pops up with a headed goal.
I was going to say...
Liverpool got 11 men on the pitch and are 1-0 up. I think that's quite fortunate, but fuck it, I'll take it.
We'll take it. I'm going to see if this works. I haven't got the Jota song on the iPad yet. It needs updated, but I have got it on YouTube. I'm going to see, and it's our YouTube channel, so I'm allowed to do this. I'm going to try and play the Jota song. Joe, can we bring that through? Let's have a little look if we can.
Oh, battle in there.
Hopefully you can hear that. I can. Hello from Portugal.
Diogo.
There we go. There's the Jota song in a very roundabout way that I got it 2 years as best I can. It's the, hopefully you can hear that. If you never, me and Els had a nice little 10-minute dance anyway, so it's absolutely fine. But yes, Diogo Jota was Liverpool in front. Thank you, Diogo. Well done. What a header. Get in, Jota the Slotter, says Symes. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I've just seen Harvey Elliott getting ready to come on, which is an amazing news. Absolutely fantastic. Got some super chats here. Let me go first of all. We've got $5 from Carl Martin. Way to go, Reds. Feel like there's more coming.
Yeah.
And then this Rick Joshua's national treasure was announced ages ago that Nick had his tax issues. But there's been recent rumblings whether it sees fruition. Well, we'll find out, Josh. Anyway, Liverpool into the box. Firmino, header shot!
Oh!
I'm too busy.
That was another chance, that as well.
I was too busy talking about national treasure. Sorry, Trig Josh, you distracted me, and Bobby's header goes straight at the goalkeeper. We won't be able to use that one in the review, in the goal reaction show, because I was too busy talking about the Disney. So thank God that didn't go in the end for in terms of the edit. But bad news for Liverpool.
Hendo gets the ball. Jota was just in an offside position. Goes all the way through back to their goalkeeper. Now Cardiff's game plan has to change.
Long ball forward. Kanate's just going to let that go to Kevin Kelleher. Some are saying he's fortunate to be on the pitch.
I'm one of them.
Not only would Liverpool have been down to 10 men, they'd have had Adrian in goal as well. Arsenal would have been a little bit flippy flappy.
Scary settings, that.
But thankfully,
not the type of circumstance you want to be coming on into a game.
Both the referee and the VAR decided that was not the way we wanted to go.
But yeah, no, I think the Cardiff are going to have to change their approach ever so slightly now, and it looked like they had started to, and then they give away. Again, it's tacky. That one is that free kick as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, so you know.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
He's done well in that respect. He's done that a few times.
And I think he's about to come off.
Tidy footwork though, and he's made a bit of a difference. And I know it's Trent that puts the ball in, but yeah. Commend them.
There we go then.
What
First
dreams
of
are
all,
made of.
Naby Keita is coming off, and it's the return to action of Harvey Elliott. What a moment this is. The youngster who suffers such a bad injury against Leeds is coming off.
I just need to
Sorry, he's coming on.
Back this season.
He's coming on as Naby Keita, gives him a big high five, and well done, Harvey Elliott, coming onto the pitch.
How excited he looks. Look
and
at this guy.
Second of all,
for those that don't know, Steve, tell us a little bit, where's this guy's journey come from? Do you know?
I do know. It's the debut of Luis Diaz. Round of applause. He's clapping as Curtis Jones makes way. And Anfield welcomes Colombian superstar Luis Diaz, getting a huge ovation from the cop, wearing the 23 shirt the likes of Fowler and Carragher have made famous before him. What a moment for Liverpool fans. What a moment.
What a moment for him.
Like Diaz left, Jota up front, Minamino right with Bobby Firmino like in a 10 position. It looked like there, alongside Harvey Elliott. And yet his journey basically, so Luis Diaz grew up in a very poor area in Colombia. He was actually malnourished. When he got to a few of his previous clubs, Porto had to put him on a specific diet just to bulk him up a little bit. He's had such a journey. He goes to Porto. Obviously, we sign him in the window, and now we get just over half an hour to see exactly what Liverpool have signed. And also great to see Harvey Elliott back. That shouldn't be forgotten as well.
Just a double threat of firepower there, just a sign from intent there. Like,
here he goes,
when's
straight
Klopp
into the
had that
action.
in his arsenal?
Elliott, cross, into the box. Oh, flicked away. And Harvey Elliott straight on and trying to make an impact. He looks like he's gone to midfield.
Yeah, he has. Harvey Elliott will have
with Bobby Firmino as well in midfield, which is... And first touch for Diaz, finds Shimikas. Second touch for Diaz. They're trying to boot him off the pitch. Holds up well. Keeps the ball to Virgil van Dijk.
And the crowd are already loving it. He's back on the ball. Yeah, just give the kid the ball. Just keep passing it.
We mentioned before.
That left eye inside. Let's see what it's got now.
We said let's get Anfield rocking a little bit, and Liverpool have tried to do that for sure with these two subs. I've got Rabadam here in the super chat. In fact, I'll come back to that as Jota turns inside. Minamino back to Jota. Oh, just taken out of it.
Under them and the defender takes each other out. It's a corner.
Cardiff think it should be a free kick, but they're getting a corner. So yeah, Rabadam says it's fascinating that so many Premier League teams smell of bad Uranus in the cup, though. Pretty much City deliver within expected parameters regularly. Yeah, listen, City a good draw. Yeah, listen, I think there's reasons for it with the cup usually. Often change teams and stuff like that.
An in-swinger. Steve, you got it.
Costa Shimikas, in-swinging corner, goes up, Jota volley! Oh, just wide.
Oh, that was a chance. Free as well, no one was marking him. He's just scored a header, Steve. Nobody picks him up. Oh no, he bullies the defender in all fairness.
I think it would have been a foul. So I think Jota throws the lad out the way and then misses. I don't think the ref would have allowed that goal. Drew Peacock, £5 super chat, shout out to Drew, says seeing Harvey back on the pitch is better than having a thick Oreo milkshake. P.S. Big up Danny in the chat.
I thought he was going to say something else then. I thought he was going to say a thick chick. I was going to say, whoa, bro.
Anyway, long ball into the Cardiff box, deflection, and then the end. Cardiff just after well clear. Virgil should win that aerial battle. Half does. He's going to be chased down with Shimikas, mops up. Be careful, Costas.
Well played. Nice and composed. Now they do want to move the ball quicker. Harvey Elliott calling for the ball straight away on that right hand side. Driving.
Go on, Harvey.
Go on.
Oh, sends it out to the echo. Another lovely goal. Oh, I love it. Ball inside. Jota gives it away. Nice to see Elliott getting straight back into it. It's up to speed as Taki Minamino puts the press on and Cardiff are forced back to the goalie. Another long ball forward that Canate wins this time.
That goal has give the lads...
The goal and the subs just feel like it's sparked a new lease of life. Excuse me, into Anfield. We're still not on 1,000 likes according to the chat. Come on. Have a word. All you got to do is press the button.
I thought you were waiting for your boy to come on the pitch. He's on the pitch now and both of them are on the pitch.
Likes for Harvey and likes for Diaz. Diaz might get the ball here because Shimikas is down the left. No, it's going to come the other way instead. It's going to Alexander Arnold and acres of space. Turn Harvey. No, comes back to Alexander Arnold. Taki Minamino spreading things out. Oh, lovely play by Liverpool. Little one-touch play, nice.
Well covered by Taki.
Harvey Elliott again. We've got a load of little lads on the pitch. the Jota, Minamino, Elliott triangle over the side is not where the height is. Bobby Firmino, nice centre midfield. Bobby Firmino goes for a 1-2.
Nice. That's unlucky, Bobby.
Yeah, Liverpool are definitely trying to up the tempo. I think that's certain. As Trent in that midfield position plays in Jota out to Elliott. Elliott going to drive at his man. He's going to cut inside. He's going to go for the shot.
Oh, deflection.
Deflecting corner. Nice to see Harvey Elliott. Definitely in the mood. He's missed this. He's missed the playing for Liverpool. Cuts inside. The shot, it opens up for him.
Yeah, it's on. It is on.
Goes to the near post. Header behind. Corner for Liverpool. Again, who's going to take this one? Shimikas are going to go for the in-swinger yet again. Kanate's up. Virgil's up. Bobby, Jota all in there.
Fighting again. Go on, another in-swinger.
Cross comes in.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Ricochets around.
Oh, asking for handball as well. It looked like Virgil was asking for something.
It nearly fell to Minamino, didn't quite, and Cardiff were able to clear.
Oh, that was a good touch from him.
Nice, Bobby.
Bobby. Oh, far ref, come on.
Harvey gets his first kick and gets straight back up.
Yeah.
Which is, again,
Good
from a
sign.
psychological point of view, that's actually still doing well, Errol. I mean, can you take your first kick? Well, yeah, Harvey just proved he can.
Yeah, these are big guys, these. Come on. Harvey's in the mood, yeah. He does look like he's up for it.
I'm up for it too. I'm going to get another song. I'm going to go a bit of Lion.
Looks like it's Simicast that's about to take this free kick.
Trent's thinking maybe we'll in-swinger this one, so Trent's going to jog over as well. Nope. Shimikas, out-swinger. Going to fall down to Taki Minamino on the turn. Now he's going to hoof it back into the box, and Cardiff are able to just about clear. Can Liverpool mop up between... Yeah. And Henderson goes back to Kevin Kelleher.
Safely this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Chris Godfrey says better movement and possession since the change.
Yeah, and it's funny, Tree Frog says that in the Discord as well. Says we're knocking the ball around nice and quick now. You're absolutely right.
I think this would have been the ideal scenario that Klopp would have wanted, though. Really, be in a position of control of the game, have a goal in the bank, really, and then be able to bring on the changes that you want. Kind of take us up a notch. So far, it's working to our advantage, really.
Yeah. Trent Alexander
like as much as Cardiff want to be able to come out and start moving up the pitch.
Jota couldn't quite find Minamino. Liverpool had men in attack there. You're right, I think. The tempo, the up in the tempo is what Liverpool needed to do, because it was quite comfortable for Cardiff to get set. If they're going to be set, at least try and pop it round and commit a man. Like I say, that's how we win the goal, with Minamino just buzzing about and winning a free kick.
Yeah, I think he done well there, Taki, to be fair to him. And that's why he's still on the pitch, isn't it, really?
Oh, long ball towards Diaz.
Oh, the defender doesn't know
Just about, he just about did well in the end, didn't he?
He's meant to be rapid as well, I can't see him, just wait to just...
Kelleher comes out again this time.
Gets his header spot on.
Yeah, heads out.
It's good that he's not let that affect him too much and he's sticking to his game. Like, I think that's a good thing, but bloody hell, that was a shocker. Like, I genuinely still...
He was right to come for the ball, he just missed it.
I don't think he was right to come for the ball, mate. I genuinely don't. Canate's in a foot race and he's not a slug. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's in a foot race with the lad, like...
But once you're there, you've got to get the ball.
He
almost pulled out of it, which was very weird, yeah, but...
Yeah, I feel like, I think he just had a rush of blood once he was already half out, and because we can't see where the starting position is, he was probably closer to the ball than when he comes into shot. It makes it look.
Cardiff long throw, it's headed clear by Costa Shimikas, headed back in by the Cardiff defender. Van Dijk header away. It's a bit of head tennis. Liverpool need to be careful, no foul there. It's going to be a cross into the box. Corner, is it? No, it's a goal kick. Oh, number 6. Volk, he's on a yellow card. He's absolutely fuming. You're going to get yourself sent off. Be careful, son. How'd you miss that? Be careful, had you been booked?
Yeah, he's getting a warning.
Yeah,
he's getting a warning there, really.
The ref's saying to him, shut up, you're going to be booked, you're going to be sent off. Harvey, Bob2512 in this chat there says, Harvey looks like a man who's really missed being out there. Hungry ain't the word. I think you're right there, actually, my mate.
He's starving.
Another card. I think we might have missed the Cardiff sub earlier because they're about to make.
Yeah, they did. They brought one on when we brought our double on, but I don't know who it was.
So Collins and Harris went off earlier for Davies and Jordan Hugill.
Oh, did they make a double as well themselves?
And they're about to make another one now.
Oh, Trent as well.
That was it. Yeah, we should have mentioned that earlier before. Harris went off, and so did Collins for Hugill.
Is the Cardiff manager a Scouser?
I think he's a Liverpool fan. It's Morrison, isn't it? I think he said he supports Liverpool. Don't think he's a Scouser though. I think he's a London boy. Liverpool knocking the ball around in midfield now. Now can they up the tempo again with Henderson? Yeah, Shimikas is going to go long. I thought he was going to cross that in. He chose not to. Firmino.
He's playing narrow. Diaz in.
Here he is.
He's just popped up with the ball, pops it off.
Shimikas cross into the box. Jota looking for a second header, goes down.
No, it just goes down too easy for me there.
Nothing really doing for that.
Challenge.
Shimikas and it. I love Costas. He's
he's
great tenacity.
Hey, ref, come on, ref!
Diaz pressure. Can he keep? Oh, he's done well. He's won the ball back. Luis Diaz.
Oh! Yes! Yes! Saki! Go on, lad! I love that. Go on.
Get in. Great work by... First of all, Shimaka's just doesn't give up. Same can be said for Luis Diaz, who pressures the Cardiff defenders, wins the ball back, puts it across the box. It goes through Jota's legs. But who's there at the back post? It's Taki Minamino. Look at this. Great work by Diaz. Look at that. Just never gives up. Bang, bang, bang. Wins the ball back.
Oh,
it's a bad mistake, though. Jota gets Meg. Doesn't matter. Falls through. Taki Minamino.
Just jolly on the spot,
and it's 2-0. Oh my goodness.
And he's got an assist. Mate
Perry no there, though. Had a shock. And he's trying to let the ball go out. Diaz, great feet. Great feet on the byline. Lovely start for Luis Diaz. Finds Jota, he misses it, but Taki Minamino does anything.
Just says thank you for that. Do you know what as well, on that one, the ref screwed up there because the ref should have just give the foul. The ref should have just give the foul. He didn't see it as a foul in the first place because there was no advantage. But wow, that was...
Young lad there, Perry no there, as a bit of a shocker.
Volks is on his way out.
Yeah, Diaz does well. Really good to see Luis Diaz on his debut. Quick feet, pressing, winning the ball back.
Persistence, the hunger for it.
And it's more subs from Cardiff, so that's Doyle who they're bringing on.
I know that's what Klopp wants from his players, to be that aggressive when we're pressing from the front, but a lot of them would have just stood the ground and kind of reacted to what the defender did, but he just thought, nah, I'm just going to nick that.
We've got a load of subs.
Taki's just come off as well with a big smile on his face. His last touch with the goal.
We've got some subs to talk you through then. Shimaka's and Robertson off. Milner and... Sorry, Shimaka's and Minamino off. Milner and Robertson on. Cardiff making some subs too. We'll bring you those in a second.
That'll do the world of confidence for Diaz as well. That just straight away having...
Good to get Robertson some minutes as well in it before nice again. Shimaka's who's just done really well in the build. He's so tenacious. I love that about him. He's got him and Robertson both on that left hand side. They've both got that bit of dog in a good way, such a good way. Nice to see Luis Diaz contributing. Yeah, it's 2-0 to the Reds.
The Klopp's game plan's working. Can treat right now. And Cardiff at this point have got nothing to lose. They may as well go for it.
That's funny enough. Here they go. Cardiff in the box. And it's Diogo Jota who's forced to come back and concede the corner. I'm going to try and get through some of those subs for Cardiff now. So they brought Doyle on. They brought Colwill on, as far as I can see there. They took Volks and King off. So 4 subs for Cardiff, and Liverpool have made 4 themselves as well. Cardiff then with this corner, can they get themselves back into the game? In swinging corner. Cleared at the first man by Andy Robertson. Disappointing for Cardiff. Can Robertson win the second ball? He can. Can he win the third ball? No. In the end, though, it's all well. That ends well. It's a goal kick for the Reds. They must be gutted there because they clearly had a set piece to work on. You can see them moving, and the guy just hits the first man.
Undying wants to know who will be playing in the next round. Should we go through?
Norwich.
There you go.
Let's see some of the Discord chat here. Taki's going to be our new cult hero, isn't he? Says Symes. And Scott Hawks. I love to see a happy Taki. And the CZ Res. That press from Diaz, eyes emoji. Yeah, I can go for all of those things for sure.
And if he's the type of player that can bring into play, I know it wasn't a ball that was intended, or they're messing around with the ball, aren't they? Cool.
Cardiff fans not giving the ball back, they're just going to throw it about. All the best lads, well done to you.
Just wasting your time for your own team.
Yeah, we've just got another ball. I'm just kicking off. It's fine.
But if he's the type of person that can bring in other people, I think that's going to be really beneficial as well, do you know what I mean? Because I know it wasn't intended for him, but Taki's there. He wants it, he's hungry, he hasn't given up on it as well. So
it was good by Minamino, it was good by Diaz, good by Shimaka's. It was really a bit rubbish by Jota, to be honest, but it's fine. Diaz long ball forward towards Luis Diaz. Can he get there? No, just about. And
that was one observation I was going to say to you as well. Just before the goal popped up, he played quite narrow, as in that forward three. He's not really been touching the line or anything like that. He's just been almost as like another number 9. Like there's 2 of them there, but.
Trent back to Kelleher. He's going to have to clear this first time under pressure.
Yeah, it goes up.
Goes up rather than our way.
Is it raining now?
It's a bit misty or raining. I'm not sure if it's a fireworks. I don't know. It looks a bit foggy down that end of the road. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not at your home. We'll be playing at home.
Yeah.
So you'll see this face and this face again.
Oh, Robertson's cut the ball out. Oh, he just couldn't get the touch right because Liverpool away. So good by Andy Robertson. He needs to get back now. Cardiff are going to attack down where he's just left, but yeah, it all just goes, no thanks, man. It's all good. And then James Milner tidies up. And Diaz tidies up, and it's nice to see Luis Diaz getting his foot. Oh, lovely ball by Diaz as well. Oh, the copper already getting a couple of touches. Here he goes again. Luis Diaz into the box.
And he's off now.
He's going. He's going to feed Harvey Elliott. Just a bit wide. Elliott. Right hand side. Back to Arnold. Flicks it through. Henderson back post. Oh, nearly. Finds Roberto Firmino. Just couldn't quite happen. That was so exciting to see Diaz running with the ball. His pass was a little bit overhit to Elliott. You asked about the rain before. It's absolutely teeming down at Anfield now. Oh, Diaz runs inside. He just gets that weight of that pass slightly wrong.
Clips in instead of just like rolling it into him.
Yeah, so Elliott back to Alexander Arnold. Back to Henderson.
Well. He's on side.
Firmino just couldn't get to it. Oh, lovely tackle in the middle of the park by Milner.
That's what he does.
Roberto Firmino inside to Harvey Elliott. Elliott out wide to Robertson. This is lovely from Liverpool. Better, much better. Down the line, and I've just absolutely jinxed it. Because Robbo plays one of the worst passes of the day. It's a goal kick. I'd love to see a Diaz goal, says Mick. So would I, Mick. So would I. Obviously, we haven't got a Diaz song yet, so I can't play one of them. But what I can play We Love You, Liverpool.
Because we do.
We do, yeah.
Dylan Riley says Diaz looks the real deal.
It's been a good few minutes. I mean, that pass was garbage, wasn't it? He looks like he's confident on the ball. Harvey Elliott picks the ball up in centre midfield. He's seen a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Alexander Arnold goes down the line to Jota out on the right. Jota squares up his man. Who can he find? I think he can find Trent. Trent cuts inside to Elliott. Elliott turns, shoots, blocked.
That was on top.
He's going to get another chance. He's going to find Jota. Jota back post. No one's read his mind. All the way through to Robbo.
Lurking.
Hendo back to Robertson. Inside again to Henderson. Can he find his man? No, Henderson's forced back to Canate. We cooking damn, says Mowat. We are cooking damn.
Damn, boy.
Jota now finds himself out on this right-hand side. Milner finds Diaz. Diaz popping up central again, like you said. He's getting on the ball, and here he goes again. Luis Diaz inside. Henderson goes to the 1-2 with Diaz. Can't quite get it. He's floating around as our Lewis. Milner wins his header.
That's what probably cross orders to do. Just get involved today. Get stuck in, lad. Like
Henderson out wide. Jota.
That's nice.
Liverpool have worked this well all the way back through to Robertson. What's he going to do? Is he going to cross it back into the box? He is. Harvey Elliott touched in. Yes! Yes, Harvey! Yes, what a moment that is for Liverpool Football Club. And what a moment that is for Harvey Elliott. Makes his return after the horrendous injury and caps it off with an amazing goal in front of the Kop. Oh, absolutely delighted for the kid. Absolutely delighted. All that rehab, all that pain of missing out. And he comes back and does this. Robertson's cross in. What a touch, what a swivel, what a finish. Errol, that's magic.
Bro.
Oh, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy.
On the turn. Laces through it. Keeper's rooted to the spot.
Oh, Harvey Elliott, you little dancer. Oh,
what a diamond this kid is. What an absolute diamond. Think how good he would have been if he wouldn't have got injured. Think of the levels he would... Oh,
I'm so happy for him. Yeah, amazing. I'm so happy for him.
Oh, he's right, lad.
Get your fit.
He's right, bro.
Harvey Elliott's first ever Liverpool goal on his return after the horrendous injury. I'm absolutely
They're the things you love to see. And there's been so many, a couple of young players that we've had in recent times where they've had a little knock or they've had an injury and they've had those setbacks, and when they've come back into the frame, they've just not managed to kind of cut the teeth and make the grade. But he's been he could be a difference maker for us. He's playing in midfield and that. Oh, mate.
He's a superstar.
That's silly.
He's a teenager. He's a superstar. Liverpool have got one hell of a footballer on their hands. I'm so happy for him. Anyway, here come Cardiff. Can Liverpool keep the back door closed? Cuts inside, easily dealt with in the end by Robertson, who clears forward. He's going to find Firmino as well. Now we need a Luis Diaz goal if we can.
Oh, mate,
and he was nearly in. Firmino looked to free Diaz, couldn't quite get to him.
There's still time, there's still time.
There's lots of time. 13 minutes to go.
These lads have got nothing to lose now. It doesn't matter if they get beat 3-0 or 7-0 at this point. Just go for the Cardiff. I'd rather see them lump the ball up, play to their strengths now for the last 15 minutes because they've got nothing to lose.
And as if, well,
if it couldn't get any worse.
All the best, lads. And here comes the return.
Klopp's ruthless, you know. Klopp's a savage, bro. Klopp is a savage. Like,
shall we bring the kids on? Shall we bring one? No, let's just bring Thiago Alcantara on. 3-0 down. Imagine that. 3-0. Here comes Thiago. Great to see Thiago back. It's Jordan Henderson who departs. Gets a round of applause as he gives the captain's armbands to James Milner. Off he goes. And here comes the return of Thiago. Lovely to see as well.
With the hair. Thiago with the hair. Jeez.
Oh, I'm happy to
like
see.
Becky with the good weave, Thiago with the hair. He's just got it on locks. Yo, Klopp is a savage, bro. I'm not messing. Like,
could save Thiago. No, let's get some minutes. I actually think it's right to get some minutes into his legs. We're going to need him. Let him have 12 minutes in a relatively stress-free game now. We've got a super chat in from Carl Martin. Nice goal for Harvey. Great to see for that kid. $5. I agree, my mate Carl, it was lovely to see. I think with me and Errol haven't celebrated the third goal
like
against the championship side, but I think the emotion I think you saw on our faces just how much it meant, and we're not even there. I mean, that absolutely wonderful for the lads. Absolutely delighted for him.
Buzzing for him, man.
Absolutely delighted.
Like, I don't know what I was saying before. It's about time one of them come good, and I'm just made up that he hopefully can continue to build on this and get that momentum now. But what an impact he's had since he's come back.
Gets his first goal.
Oh, Thiago plays that ball straight away as well.
Liverpool smell blood here. What have they got now? Milner is going to try and it goes wide to Firmino playing. I love that Bobby Firmino just playing centre mid now. I mean,
he can do it.
He sold James Milner short with that one. Liverpool need to defend here. Milner's going to get back into the box. Cardiff shot. Goal!
Oh, Cardiff are back in it. Well,
and Colwill scores in front of the Cardiff fans. It's 3-1. Bobby Firmino gives the ball away. It's a loose pass towards James Milner. Cardiff break. And it falls into with Colwill on the edge of the box and he fires home. And maybe, perhaps, just gives Cardiff a sniff. They're away in the row.
They didn't see no... They did not get shook when they seen Thiago. They haven't given up. But I'd rather them do this. It might not work. It might come to their detriment in the end. But I'd rather them play like this now and go out with a little bit of balls. It's a good finish from the kid, to be fair to him.
Yeah, I wonder if Van Dijk can get over a bit quickly. He tries to mark the man in the end.
He tries to mark the man, doesn't he?
Straight
He's got no cover on the left.
Straight through the middle, Kanate. Bit wrong-footed. Shot. Past Keller. Powerful. And like I say, maybe just giving Cardiff a slimmer of hope. We'll find out.
It's a minor. Do you know what? It's a minor. I'm not going to let that dampen my mood right now. Let's just get Luis Diaz a goal now and finish it 4-1.
So it's 3-1, 10 minutes to go.
I think everybody would be happy then.
Just a bit sloppy in midfield from Firmino. Milner looked a bit slow getting back. Konate wasn't amazing. Van Dijk was amazing. Just a bit off there with Liverpool in defence.
Some Paul Ivan says Cole Will is there Harvey. He's already a Welsh international.
Oh, nice.
How old is he? Is he young? Is he?
Do you want to find out?
Yeah, I imagine he must be. They're saying he's there Harvey.
He is 19.
Yeah, they're not really back in it, but they've got a goal.
Well, they've got a sniff, haven't they? Yeah. Actually, that's disappointing for Liverpool because it was a bit of their own making there. People blaming Milner in the chat. I thought it was Firmino's bad pass, to be honest.
He gave him a hospital wall, mate, he did.
Spoke the Cardiff fans up anyway. Well, to be fair, they look like they've had a good time and we've been loud down there, but
they're absolutely soaked and drenched.
Seen a goal.
Just give them something to get warm about again, I think, really.
81.5 minutes gone, then Liverpool knocking the ball around the back with Konate. He carries it forward to Van Dijk, where Liverpool are going to go here now then. Going to go inside to Robertson. Liverpool trying to take the sting out of it a little bit, perhaps, keeping the ball.
Manage the game, that's all we need to do. I think if they didn't have scored then, we probably would have tried to get another one. But
well, they go now because here goes Trent trying to spring Luis Diaz. Aerial battle, going to fall for Jota. Oh, Diaz has gone down. He's holding his ankle straight away.
No. My guy is injured.
This is bad news. Luis Diaz is down.
He's really sore.
Oh, this is not what we needed.
His knee.
Oh, he's holding his knee as well.
How's that happened?
Oh.
He knows.
He lands awkwardly. Oh, the lad stands on him.
Oh, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe it's just a sore one.
It looked like a twist. Let's have a look. So the lad lands on him.
Maybe it's just a sore one, mate.
Fingers crossed it's not a serious one. I think the guy lands on his knee. Diaz is in a lot of pain.
Welcome to England, bro.
Thiago's giving him a little rub on the shoulders. The lad lands right on him, didn't he? I thought it was like an ACL. I mean, who knows? I thought it looked like a twister one. I think, but they are doing the ACL test on him to check what it is.
Nah,
they're doing the ACL. That's literally the test they do for ACLs.
I will get to that super chat in a sec. No, I don't think he twisted. I think
it gets caught in the turf, and then the lad scrapes down it. Oh,
I think it's just a nasty. I think that's just. I'm just hoping it's just a nasty one.
Jurgen Klopp looks on,
proper concerned
for his new signing, and I think that we're all in the same boat. We'll see how this goes. He's up anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was just an impact.
One. It was yeah.
Hopefully he's walking off. I think he's going to try and stay on. I was thinking torn ACL.
It was when he put his hand up on the floor there. Yeah. That was when I shit myself because I thought, oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
He might really
do a test. When I saw them doing the test for his knee, I was thinking, oh no, but I think he's just got landed on. My arse went. Anyway, Andy App says, still trying to clean the beer off the ceiling after Harvey's goal. Now let's get Diaz a debut goal. Come on, lads. £5 super chat from Andy. Thanks, Andy. I mean, yeah, first of all, let's make sure Luis Diaz is all right. I think in the end, it was just a lad who landed on him. But my goodness gracious me,
So a mad quick a mood can change there, don't mate? Yeah. That was really, really sobering. I'm not going to lie. I was... All that adrenaline you've got when you think, yeah, we've got this new lad, he's come on, he's doing well, he's put...
Liverpool give it away again. Let's come back to that in a second, because they're going Cardiff with nothing to lose now. Down the left-hand side, Trent's going to have to do some defending. He's done okay there, and Harvey Elliott's helped him out. Can Liverpool get rid? They've won a throw in. Scott Hawks, okay, BRB, just got to change my pants. Yeah, that was a scary moment. Ooh, and regroup and composure.
He's back up though, he's challenging, he's running around, he doesn't look like he's hobbling or anything, he's not limping. Again, that's...
Oh, do you think Thiago's like translating there?
I don't know. Do you speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish, don't you, Colombians?
He speaks... I know they both... Well, he speaks Portuguese as well.
Thiago does.
Well, he's Brazilian. He's Brazilian and Spanish, so he's got both. So yeah, either way, I think Thiago was communicating.
Probably, yeah, he probably will be then. He'll be the interpreter.
We know Diaz can speak Portuguese after living there as well, obviously. Anyway, Bobby Firmino, ball up. It's going to fall to Diaz. Touchdown. Oh. Can he get it free? He goes down in the box. Nothing given.
Hustle away from it. It was not. As much as it wasn't nice to see, you kind of get an inclination of what it's going to be like to play against defenders in England. Do you know what I mean? They are going to. Yeah, and it wasn't really intentional. It was the fact that he landed on him, but and that can happen anywhere really. But you know, it is a much more physical style of football across, I'd say, all of the divisions. Really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're right. By the way, they speak Spanish in Colombia, so that helps. We got Thiago Spanish. You know, I speak fluent Spanish. James Milner can speak Spanish.
Can he? Yeah. What can't James Milner do?
Chase back apparently.
And this chat would just getting spammed. He can't do this, he can't do that. No, but like,
catch up to that fella. It's probably the answer there.
Thiago speaks about 35 languages. Yeah, he's a man of many talents.
Yeah. Long ball forward by Liverpool. Jota can't quite get hold of it in the end.
Yes, I think he's again. I don't know whether this is just a tactic from Klopp, and Klopp's just literally said to him, "Go out there and just play your game today."
Oh, here we go again. Thiago nips into the box, back Jota, turn, shoot, Jota blocked. Oh, it took a little too long for me. He's going to fall to Robertson now, and he's going to find Milner. He's going to find Thiago, started that off with a good press inside to Diaz. Diaz to Robertson. Liverpool knocking the ball around. They've slowed it down. I was about to say the tempo, but here it comes. Milner's going to play the big switcheroonie. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got Elliott. But Trent's offside. And it's a free kick to Cardiff with just a few minutes left on the clock. Hitchin Baz, 4.99 super chats. Cheers, mate. Says Milner, under 18s. Milner, future under 18s coach, possession coach for the seniors, or sat on the bench with a pint telling war stories. James Milner doesn't drink, so it's definitely not going to be that last one.
Might be a Ribena.
I think he's going to play enough. I think even if he leaves Liverpool in the summer, which is looking likely, I think he might go and have one more season somewhere else. Why wouldn't he? If your career's short, and you can still play as long as you can. I think and go. Like I say, not for financial reasons. Maybe go and play for Leeds. I don't know if Leeds actually need him at the moment or want him.
Well, it looked like I think West Ham were trying to get Kevin Phillips, weren't they?
Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, I wonder if, again, Milner in the Leeds Bielsa team. He's fit enough to do it. But again, I think his future. I think it lies away from Anfield. Anyway, we'll come back to that because Cardiff are through.
Oh, well played.
And Virgil and Canate. Imagine getting sandwiched by Virgil and Canate.
I'm not even gonna be.
I mean, sandwich like as in on the football pitch.
Yeah. I know what you meant, but
the visual image you got was not. Yeah, that's not what I meant. The meat in the Virgil Canate sandwich.
Was that poor kid from Cardiff?
He was on the floor anyway, wasn't he? Spicy Thiago, yes, he has not been lemon and herbs since has he? Milner could go to
a few extra flames. Where are the flame emojis? Get them in the chat. We literally started cooking. We're 3-1 up.
1 minute to go plus stoppage time at Anfield. Then Liverpool 3, Cardiff City 1. And barring an absolute shit show, Liverpool are going to find themselves in the 5th round with a home tie against Norwich City. As the ball goes back to the Cardiff keeper, he plays it out wide. Quite bravely, to be fair.
Yeah, gets away with that.
But that one's not good. It's going straight to Harvey Elliott. He's tackled though.
He's there straight away on the press though. He's hunting the ball back, gets a little deflection, it stays in.
Good touch by Millie.
Good touch by Milner.
Well
played.
Go on. Firmino looking for a pass. Can't really find one, so he's going to go sideways to Harvey Elliott. Elliott down the line. Back inside.
Diaz is everywhere. He just wants to.
He's desperate to get a goal, and he's creeping around the ball. But Liverpool are going to play backwards with to Canate. We're into stoppage time at the end of the game then. As Liverpool play the ball back to Kevin Keller. Perhaps somewhat fortunate to be on the pitch still after that crazy instance.
It was just a moment of madness, mate.
Yeah, but he got a lick in the end. The referee and VAR said the yellow card, so it's what it is. It's 3 minutes added on and we are into halfway through the first of those.
My thing is if that's their keeper doing that, or if that's a City game, or I'm screaming for their keeper to be sent off.
I do think it's a red card. I know some people disagree. I think it was a red card. Diaz goes down again.
Get
up, mate.
But he's up.
He's terrifying me every time he goes down. Milner looking for the ball to Jota, can't find it.
That's not a bad idea.
Let's have a little song to end the game.
Anakin Skywalker with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, bro. Good debut for Lucho. Greetings from Honolulu. Almost 4 a.m. but up for the mighty Reds. That's dedication, that right there, my guy. Thank you for watching it with us as well.
He gets an assist, doesn't he, on his debut?
He does.
Terrifies us all when he goes down holding his leg, but gets an assist, so yeah, man. Long ball. Oh, Cardiff on the attack again. Oh, Virgil's going to cut that out. Easy.
3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, we're into the time now as Keller goes long. We've just played the lay. I'll have a little bit of Ring of Fire. Probably doesn't get played enough Ring of Fire.
We've been fire.
All the fires in the fire emojis in the chat.
Yeah, let's get those fire emojis in the chat, guys. Let us know if you think we have been firing in the second half. Owain Dilworth signed. It looks like he signed in from Jamaica there. See some Jamaica flags in the chat. Big up my guy from Jamaica.
Diaz is pointing for the ball in the corner. He was desperate. He so wants to
score. He just wants a shot, doesn't he? He just literally just wants a shot. Yeah, there they are. There's those fire emojis. Confirming what we already knew, Steve. We have turned up the heat in the second half, my man.
Yeah, we get the goal from a set play, and then after that, I think the two subs helped. The GA1 up tempo, obviously, really helps things. And to be honest, all the subs have came on and played well. Like I say, they quicken things up. Diaz looks. Cardiff are about to bring a sub on. I'm guessing this guy gets his appearance fee if nothing else.
Yeah.
We've had a new cult hero member, Watty. Has joined us as a cult hero, so welcome to you, my friend, our newest member.
Perry, no.
Perry goes off, the
For the
Scouser.
Scouser.
And also the lad who helped give the goal away. He's off, and it's a Jay Semenyo,
Sick.
who I am going to click on his name. He isn't even on the subs list on this. He doesn't know nothing about him.
Your national treasure, just put the hob emoji in there. I haven't seen that one for a minute. He just threw that in the chat.
10 seconds then to go around field. Can Liverpool give one more chance to... Oh, Jota goes backwards. Diaz wanted the ball. Diogo, what have you done? He's like, oh, there's only one sheriff in town when it comes to getting the goals up here, guys.
There he is. He's on it, though. He's going to end the game for us on the ball, potentially. He still carries on his run.
Robertson goes back to Milner. Milner finds Thiago, gives it away. Cardiff look to break. The full-time whistle still hasn't gone. It has...
Now.
And the final whistle goes at Anfield, and the score finishes Liverpool 3, Cardiff City 1. Goals from Diogo Jota, Takumi Minamino, and the returning Harvey Elliott. Obviously, we saw Ruben Colwill get a goal back for Cardiff City as well, but it was all in vain as Liverpool progressed through to the 5th round where they'll play Norwich City. Summing that game up, Errol, slow burn of a first half, to put it mildly. Nothing really happens. Liverpool, we always said, if they can get that goal, things are going to really open up. Liverpool get the goal, things opened up, and in the end, comfortable win.
Absolutely, and I just knew in my gut it was never going to be a 20-minute blitz. As much as I wanted it, and I wanted to kind of just see us show that little bit of arrogance and swagger that I know we're capable of, it just didn't seem like that was it was ever going to be the time for us to kind of do that in this game. And the fact that we kind of had to go through the gears and grind it out, I give a little bit of credit to Cardiff, because I think their game plan in that first half worked well. He was really compact. He didn't leave us much space to get in between. I don't think we did enough particularly to pull them apart. So I think you've got to kind of give them a little bit of credit there. But big up Taki. Taki Minamino did really well. There was a few little bright moments from him in the first half, coming in quite centrally, where he had a few nice touches on the ball. I think he won his. I don't think he won both of the free kicks that Trent took in that first half, but I know he definitely won. I think it was the second one that he definitely won.
And he wins the one that gets the goal as well.
Exactly, and that was in the second half. So I think it was the bravery from Taki that I've not been convinced I've seen enough of while he's had the red shirt. Sometimes I'm like, you could want for the ball and demand the ball and hold on to it a little bit. Sometimes when he gets the ball, it's not that he doesn't want it, he's just in the position where the ball needs to go, and then he's quick to pop it off to somebody else. Get on the ball and use the ball. And if you're going to be that player where you've got quick feet and you're tricky and people are going to foul you, if you're getting fouled in those kind of positions, look at the chances and the opportunities that you're going to present us. So I thought that was really impressive from Taki there for us in terms of getting that second goal and giving us that breathing space. I know he comes off shortly after that, but I think you're right in what you're saying there. The changes, they did kind of give that little bit of an ignition, and it allowed us to start cooking on gas. Yeah,
for sure. But like I say, Liverpool half asleep at the wheel, I think, in the first half. They have a goal ruled out rightly. Obviously,
Taki again that as well.
It was, yeah. Do you have the Jones chance, which he scores? Jota does well, with fires at the goal. It just felt a bit like I said, it felt like lunchtime on a Sunday afternoon. If I'm honest, that's what it felt like. You see Sunday morning drivers or Sunday afternoon drivers. It felt like Liverpool were the Sunday afternoon drivers for a while. But I always think, if you're not opening teams up and they're playing defensively backs against the wall, bank of 5-3 in front, lads running around in front of them. If you can get a goal from a set play, just to give you that advantage, and when you've got someone who can cross a ball like Trent Alexander-Arnold, when you've got someone who can head a ball like Diogo Jota and find space like Diogo Jota, you've always got half a sniff. And I thought it was, great cross, great goal. And that was the catalyst, really, because the longer that goes 0-0, squeaky bum time, and we saw a mistake that led to their goal. You're only one of those away from a cup upset. So that was the pivotal moment comes. And again, it's two probably not Liverpool's better players on the day, to be honest, Trent and Jota. Neither had their best game, but in that moment, both of them showed their qualities.
Yeah, and I think that was what we wanted, though. We knew that we had players of quality, and again, it wasn't really necessarily. I think the moment of magic comes later in the game, if I'm being completely honest, from my opinion. Yeah. But that was the moment where a quality, someone who can give a quality deliverance into the box. And I think the fact that was the free kick, it wasn't central, it wasn't direct, it wasn't a corner, it wasn't an outswinger, it was a different angle that they hadn't had to deal with in that game at all, and we punished them for it really. And I think that was, going to Klopp's game plan. My thinking was, as I think you rightly said there, you don't want to leave it. Have to bring the Diaz's on, have to bring the Harvey Elliott's on and be like, lads, I need you to bail us out here. They've been able to come on in a situation now. We're 1-0, we've got control of the game. We can up a gear now because we've brought fresh talent onto the pitch. You've got a lad that's been out that everybody knows is quality, but they haven't seen enough of him to kind of have his number in Harvey Elliott. I think that's fair to say. And Diaz, these Cardiff lads wouldn't have been doing their research on him. You know what I mean?
What can you do?
What can you do? Do you know what I mean? So, and it was nice. And again, it was his tenacity that LA enabled us to get the second goal, really, as well. And he kept the ball alive. When I personally think it should have been a free kick. The ref didn't see it that way, but we punished Cardiff anyway. And it was just nice. I think Klopp, in the end, got his game plan right, even if he would have liked to have had a stronger first half.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. Again, a couple of key moments we'll discuss shortly, just to let you guys know who're still watching us. Thank you for staying with us through the watch along. It was a great fun. Shortly after we go off the air, Errol will be back with our fan reaction show, your reactions to that game. So head on over to the Twitter and the Facebook accounts now, and Errol will be able to read out your best comments. Let us know who your best players were, what your thoughts of the performance as a whole, how amazing was it to see Harvey back, to see Diaz in action. Get those in. Later on the YouTube channel again, I will be back live with the player ratings. Do join me for that show. I'll need your help in terms of deciding man of the match, giving everyone a score out of 10 as well. Got some tricky decisions to make. And then later streaming live on Redmen Plus, our streaming service over on the redmentv.com, will be the instant match reaction show. Me and Ed will have a good old chin wag about everything we've just seen there. So please do consider joining over. Like I say, Redmen Plus, basically, if you know what Netflix is, you know what Disney Plus is, you know what Apple TV, all those kind of things, where we've got you covered, but from a Liverpool fan angle. Everything you need to do and know about this football club, the content is endless, and we've got you covered over on Redmen Plus. Right, Errol, before we go, my mate, just a couple of quick points. Did we get away with one with the goal? You're not getting sent off?
Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that we did, in all fairness. And the reason, just before the game wrapped up toward the end, the first thing I said to you was if that would have been a Premier League game and, it's us against City and Edison rushes out and does that, I'd be screaming to get him off. I don't care if Diaz is running in behind and it's not a clear... That was reckless, do you know what I mean? The keeper has got no right being 20 yards into our side of the pitch.
Not even if it's a denial of a goal scoring, because Canate's there. The challenge isn't good.
No,
he catches him very high up the back of his leg, almost on his Achilles. Yeah, I'm with you. I think we might have got away with him. But listen, Liverpool did in the end come through, and 3-1. It didn't fit at 0-0. It never felt like we're going to blow these away. But it's mad, isn't it? When you get one and you've got to just change, they've got to come out even half a yard more. Space appears. Anfield erupts when we bring Harvey back on, and obviously Luis Diaz's debut as well lifts the crowd a bit, which had been pretty dead up to that point. And it's strange how Liverpool can steamroll you. Liverpool can get on a roll, and it can become 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 very, very quickly. I mean, all those goals there were scored between the 53rd and 76th minute. So a 23-minute spell where we just end the game.
So we did blitz them in 20 minutes. We just left it towards the...
We can do that though, can't we?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And how many shots did we end up with in total, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I'll bring the stats up here. So Liverpool had 19 shots in the game, 5 on target, 80% possession. It was domination in terms of the ball. Liverpool struggled at times to get those shots on target, but when they did in the end, 5 on target, 3 goals. Not one's a very, very good save as well, isn't it, from the goalie from Jota? So
absolutely, and I think the other thing as well, just in terms of the challenge, you don't really get justice, but when you give the stats like that, 80%, it was 80% possession in the end. Yeah. 80% possession. We had over nearly 20 shots. A quarter of those shots have been on target. By far the team that should have won that. However, there is that question mark over whether the keeper should be on or not. I feel like he's got a goal as consolation for that. This is how I'm looking at it now, because he didn't deserve to win. He didn't pose enough of a threat, and I think even us with 10 men are still more dangerous than Cardiff with their 11.
And Cardiff are lucky that we didn't have to unleash the mighty Adrian on them, because we...
Yeah, he wants that. Like, super cup hero, man. But no, I just think in the end they worked for the goal that they got, and they got it against an 11 versus 11 Liverpool team, do you know what I mean? So, and they punished us for our mistakes in midfield. So I think they can take a little bit of pride from the first half performance, and then I think they can take that little bit of that boost that, you know, if we can score against them and we can be clinical and we can punish teams, let's carry that now into our league form, because I think they desperately need to kind of save their season if they are in a relegation battle. So, you know, there's bigger fish for them to fry, essentially, from a Cardiff perspective. But I think in the end, you was asking for it from, you know, before the whistles blew, a professional job from Liverpool today. And yeah, we were sluggish in the first half, but I did say we couldn't play that bad in the second, and they didn't let us down.
Yeah, job done. Certainly. Then, guys, we're going to head off now, but before we do, like I say, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel. We do have your reactions, and we have the player ratings as well. And like I said, Errol and I will be back later, streaming live on Redmen Plus with our instant match reaction. We hope you guys can join us there. Thank you everyone who joined us for the watch along, got involved in the chats, the super chats, the Discord chat, the mods, everybody. Absolutely fantastic afternoon as Liverpool booked themselves a place in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Norwich City await, and then who knows, after that Liverpool are only one game away from another quarter final. We're already in one domestic cup final. Can we make it 2 in this competition?
And tonight we've got 2 of our boys in international finals as well. So I just want to wish them both the best of luck. I know only one could come out on top, but they're a credit anyway.
Yeah, good luck to Sadio, good luck to Mo Salah. May the best man win. Thanks, Errol. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys for watching and for joining us on the watch along. We'll be back next time. We've actually got an extra game to do now because the whole draw was at home as well. We'll be back on Thursday night for the Leicester game, but until then, we'll see you all later. Ta-da.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get your name here and here in the credits of all our YouTube videos, then become a Club Legend member on Redmen Plus. Get access to a full suite of incredible Liverpool content, pre-match, post-match, documentaries, features and interviews. And yes, Club Legends, get their names here and get loads of bonus features as well. Discounted merch, free merch, live show tickets and access to our Club Legend Discord chat, which we use in all of our shows. Get involved, theredmentv.com, Redmen Plus.